Welcome to the Weekend Live Show. 508. We run down the biggest stories of the week with you every Saturday night.
508 is where I'm from.
Let us know in the comments right now. Where you repping?
Where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from.
Marshfield, New Bedford, Brockton, Malden, Tucsonville, Manchester, Albuquerque, Hampton, Hubbardston, Quincy, Hudson, Dartmouth, Manhattan, Conway, New Hampshire, the Garden City, Agawam, Poison, Plymouth, Pittsburgh, Lake Titicaca, Los Angeles.
Cause we're ruthless, yeah, that's some true shit. You don't wanna mess with cheddar in this cup, we left you catch in the ambulance.
You have a job? What do you do?
Leave your clothes, buddy, and then we're scooping up the trends. 508, where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from.
You lived, I'd come to your house, I'd sit outside, roast marshmallows right in your fucking yard.
NFL on the house, log that.
Let's get this party started, shall we?
Yo, what's up, Turtle Riders? How's everyone doing tonight? Good? Good? Excellent. Welcome to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. I am your fearless host here, Uncle Turtleboy. They call me around these parts. You can call me Clarence, Aidan, whatever you want to call me, really doesn't matter. But we do the show every Tuesday and Saturday night at 9 p.m. So it asks you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bells, because we also do a lot of impromptu lives. You never know when we're going to do a show, or maybe we'll post a video on here. You want to get notified about that, because YouTube will definitely try to hide that from you. Eventually, we will probably be merging over to locals and on Rumble. So to ask you to go ahead and like those or subscribe to those as well, because not a big fan of the censorship over here at YouTube, and I feel like their days are numbered. Competitors are starting to come up. We just have to wait for them to improve the product a little bit more, and then we'll be over there full time. Trust me. So anyway, the green, yeah, it's like the green screen. Yeah. So like basically, guys, if I do with the green screen, if I go like this, like I can do this, see this, and then it starts to like, if I do that, then that shit, I hate that stuff. See that stupid thing? No, that side. I hate that so much. I got to get better lighting down here or something, because it's going to annoy the shit out of me. So I'd rather just have the cup blend in with the background. I think that looks better. So anyway, welcome to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to jump. We got producer Deb back here. How you doing, Deb?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. You ready to rock?
I am.
Okay. So the blog I want to start with tonight is the blog about our old a friend. I mean, I use that word sarcastically, but I really hate this chick with a burning passion. Didi Delgado here. So can you bring that blog up for me? Excellent. Okay. Sweet. All right, cool. So Didi Delgado, for those of you unfamiliar, let's start right from the top here. So unfortunately, over the weekend, guys, there was a horrible incident in Bristol, Connecticut, home of. Actually, why don't I bring that one up first? Just I'll bring it up on my end real quick, so we can give a little intro to this, so we can understand what the hell Didi's talking about here. So we have here a gentleman by the name of Nicholas Brucher, unfortunately, who killed 2 Bristol, Connecticut police officers and wounded a third. Now, it turns out this guy actually played football with Aaron Hernandez at Bristol High School, believe it or not. So that's not good. 2 murderers at the same school. But anyway, we found out a lot of interesting things, unfortunately, about, I mean, it's a sad story. These 2 cops here, their names are, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, Alex Hamzy and Sergeant Dustin DeMonte. And the third cop, who was shot and killed, his name is Alex, I don't want to pronounce this wrong, Ayarado. He was shot, I believe, I want to say in the leg. He has been released from the hospital. Horrible thing. Basically, what happened here was that the gunman got drunk at a bar in Bristol and got in a fight there. I think his younger brother was involved too, Nate. They came back to the house, and Nicholas wanted to go and exact vengeance against the people at the bar who kicked him out of the bar. The police had responded to the bar earlier in the night and given him a summons for, I don't know if it's disturbing the peace or something, but he decided he wanted to go down there and start killing people. And his younger brother, Nathan, prevented him from doing that, and by getting shot. Nick shot him. His brother shot him. He then put on a bunch of camo gear like a psychopath, and he went down and he shot up He didn't go down. He called 911. The police came, and he had an AR-15, and he just started spraying fire. One of the cops was immediately shot in the head, died right on the scene. Another cop was taken to the hospital, died shortly thereafter. Just a horrible, horrible situation here. And I mean, Bristol's it's really not that far from us, a couple hours away, not even. And I don't think I've ever been to Bristol before. It's where ESPN is located. But it seems like a lawless hellhole, quite frankly, from what I've heard coming out of there. But anyway, this is Nate, the younger brother there. And a lot of people initially were blaming him for this. Now, obviously, we don't know all the details of this. I'm sure more will come out. But it appears as if, in my opinion, it sounds like what he did was somewhat heroic. He attempted to stop his brother from shooting up a bar. Would have killed a lot of people. And he got shot in the process. So a lot of people, it initially sounded like there was some type of shootout going on at the house involving the two brothers, and he got shot in the process and his brother was killed. It's not what happened. He was the first victim of his brother. And so the brother looks like a psychopath. I mean, look at this big goon. Jesus Christ. And so neighbors reported seeing this all happen. They actually saw him shoot his brother, saw him ambush it. The guy is a freaking psychopath. There's my theory about people who pose with fish. It's like the flat-brimmed Chicago Bulls hat for white people. It's never a good sign if you're a white guy posing with a fish. I mean, I'm just saying, you turned out to be a ratchet 95% of the time. Don't do it. I recommend it not. Anyway, the guy was divorced in 2019. Butcher was. He has 2 kids somehow. And there he is. That doesn't look safe, but throwing his kid up in the air. He's got a new girlfriend who immediately took down her page as soon as her new boyfriend killed himself. He did kill himself, by the way. He was shot and then he killed himself. And this is the picture that's got a lot of attention, and a lot of people didn't like my take on it. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to say this right now, and I don't give a shit. If you pose for your wedding pictures like this, you're an asshole. Period. Shut the fuck up. Full stop, as the libs say. You're an asshole. Like, who does that on their Deb? Who does that on their goddamn wedding day? Gets like hey, let's ridiculous. Yeah, it's like the best. Oh yeah, it's the best day of my life. You know what I'm gonna do? We're all gonna bring our fucking rifles out, and we're gonna, pose with them, and then I'm gonna point it at the camera like a goddamn psychopath. Look it, I am a First and Second Amendment proponent, a big one. But if you do something like this, you're just a fucking loser. Like, you're a little dicked loser who is overcompensating for your very, very tiny penis. That's all I can see when somebody does something like this. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Like, what do you do? Is this just cool to you? Guns are not a fucking toy. Like, that's the whole thing with the Second Amendment and why I believe in it, is because I think guns are a serious issue. And I think gun ownership should be taken responsibly. And people this is not responsible. If you think fucking, look at me, I have a gun, I'm going to shoot you in the head, I'm fucking, like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Anybody who does this is a fucking psychopath. All the family photos with the guns and shit, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? We get it. Yeah, we get it. You're owning the libs. We get it. You're really fucking cool. You're owning the libs. Good job. Good job. They're really triggered by that. Awesome. Good job. You still look like a fucking idiot if this is what your values are. Like, I'm just going to stand around with guns. Look at my fucking guns. I have guns. Come and get them, libs. Yeah, we get it, dude. You're triggering them. You're owning them. Good fucking job. Yeah, you have a huge dick. I mean, what's with all the pictures with the guns? Like, that's what defines you as a man? Your guns? Like, why are there more pictures of him with his guns than there are with his kids? Like, what are you doing? And he went to high school with Officer Hamzy, because I looked on his friends list, and there he is. He's on his friends list. He shot one of the guys from his friends list. This is him owning the libs with his kid in the backseat.
So I just brought the girls to get Happy Meals at McDonald's, and let me tell you, we are not happy. These fascist assholes had the balls to gender my children. Do you want a boy toy or a girl toy? I'm called cancel cancel McDonald's. This is ball shot. What's that, Stevie? You have a Cinderella toy? Oh, you got a Cinderella toy?
Yeah.
And that's what you prefer? Because you're a little girl?
I like Cinderella.
Yeah, okay. I guess scratch that.
I mean, it's just okay. We get it, dude. Yeah, libs are they do the gender thing. They're retarded. We all agree it's stupid. Okay, what are you doing? You're a fucking disgrace. People like this, I hate them. And, and you see this coming out. So like, notice by the way, liberals, like this is how it's done. When somebody on your team does something horrific, you just denounce them. It's really not that hard. You just disown yourself from them. It's like that guy does not represent any of my values. We probably voted for the same person for president. I still completely disavow everything he stands for. I don't believe, and now this is the tricky part, right? Is like, what do you do with, like, how do you prevent something like this from happening? Like he owned, of course he had, like this guy, like if you actually believed in the Second Amendment, right? And you actually believed in gun rights and you did not want the government to take people's guns away, the last thing you would do is go on a fucking shooting spree with an AR-15. You want gun control? That's how you get gun control. You post for a bunch of pictures like that, and then you fucking take your AR-15 out and you start killing people. That's how you get gun control. If you actually fucking believed in the Second Amendment and did not want liberals to infringe on your rights to own guns, the last thing you would do is the most stereotypical thing that liberals associate all conservatives with. Because that's what they do. That's what they think. They think we're all like that. They think we're all like this fucking guy. We're all crazy, right? We all just want AR-15s to shoot fucking 5,000 people, innocent people for fun and blah, 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 blah. If you actually believed in the Second Amendment, you would never do it. That's why this fucking posing fucking faggot, and that's who he is, little dick fucking pussy, did this. Because he doesn't give a shit about politics. He doesn't give a shit about fucking actual concepts or rights or the Second Amendment. He doesn't understand any of that shit. He's just like, oh, look at my fucking gun. I have a huge fucking cock. Fucking faggot. Oh, I hate people like him so much. But anyway, yeah. So what do you do with people like this? Like, because it brings up the whole red flag law thing. Like, what are we going to do with red flags? Liberals want red flag laws. I'm against red flag laws because they can be abused. Think about some woman, right? She's got a gun. And then the crazy ex-boyfriend calls up and makes a complaint against her and says, oh, she's crazy. She's making threats and doing things and blah, blah, blah. You should take her guns away. Okay, red flag law is in effect. We're going to go take your guns. Well, now she's disarmed and he goes and kills her. You want that? I don't want that. So what do you do with people like this? It's like, so to me, all the signs were there. Like, you cannot possibly tell me that this is the first time this guy did something like this. No fucking way. There's no way the signs weren't there. And the guy just kept buying guns. He got 15 guns in the house. And he just kept buying guns. So he's a Masso Mafia fellow. Yeah, sure is. Whatever. Those don't exist. So he guaranteed he never heard of them. But so what do you do with people like this? How do you prevent them from doing stuff like this? I mean, I just don't believe for a second that there wasn't anything this guy did before that led up to this that couldn't have been reported to the police. No fucking way. There's no way he didn't make threats against people before. No fucking way. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's my thought. That's a good point Jack brings up, right? He goes, if you can't trust a person with a gun, then you can't trust them to be free in public either. I mean, that's a good point because, like, I guess you could kill more people with a gun, but he killed 2 people, There was nothing stopping. What he did with that AR-15, he could have easily done with a Glock to both of those cops if he was a good shot. So, anyway, the wife ditched him a few years ago. Hopefully, I mean, I feel bad for his kids in this. I mean, imagine that. That's your freaking dad. I mean, you saw that girl in the backseat. She's old enough to remember her father. And it's just like, wow, fucking horrible. Imagine that, how damaged she's going to be for the rest of her life. But anyway, so it's this horrible thing. And one of the officers, Del Monte, had 2 kids with a third on the way. The other officer just got married last year. Seems extremely well liked in the community. Just a horrible horrible tragedy. Both men are in their early and mid 30s, or mid to late 30s. Had their whole lives ahead of them. Fathers. I'm sure Hamzi probably wanted to be a family man, and it's just taken from them. Just taken from this. So this is what Didi Delgado has to say about this. I'm going to bring it back to this one here. So, we got the top there. Okay. So, all the way to the top. There we go. Okay. So this is what Didi Delgado says. So Didi Delgado, for those of you unfamiliar, 5 years ago, I found this disgusting, slovenly cheese hog of a woman. She is the leader of Black Lives Matter Cambridge, a close personal friend of Monica Canning Grant, and somebody who is like a caricature. Like when I first found her, I'm like, you have to be kidding. She's unemployed, and she makes money by forcing white women to pay her reparations every month. Every week, I want to say. And this isn't at all an exaggeration, guys. Like if you're new here, go read the Didi Delgado blogs. She has arranged an army of white women who she convinces them that, you know, they are never to question her or anything like that, and to do so is racist. And they are to send her money weekly for being white as part of reparations. Like she didn't wait for Congress to pass reparations. She just went and got them herself. And obviously, like anyone with the brain would be like, yeah, checks in the mail. Right. Sure thing. But she has successfully convinced, you know, through the power of white guilt, has convinced an army of dumb white women that, yes, it is their job to pay her money to do this. And so she writes outlandish things on social media, and we exposed her a few years ago for it. And what did she do? She sent a mob of white women after us, and she mass reported our Facebook page, and she got our Facebook page with 112,000 followers removed the next day. She's the one that got the page taken down. Not even Kevin Lynch. It was her. So after that, we built like 50 more pages, and they've all been taken down. And you know the story from here. It's crazy, but she's the one. And, you know, I've written about her and exposed her, but who cares about some troll, right? Like, who cares about her? Well, it's the fact that she has influence. We're going to see, like, she's been paid to speak at Watertown High School before about diversity, equity, inclusion. She does DEI trainings. Like, this is the kind of person who makes money off of this, because dumb white people fall for the grift. So this is what she has to say about those Bristol cops. I mean, I could not believe, I guess I could, because I know what she's about, but this is low even for her. Good morning to everyone except the 2 police officers shot and killed in Bristol, Connecticut last night, because they're dead. And then celebrates it. It's like, you have no soul. Like if you write something like you have no soul. This is not about Black Lives Matter. Black people aren't even involved in this. This is white cops getting killed by a right-wing white lunatic, killing 2 police officers. And remember what they always say about cops, right? They always say, well, whenever we say blue lives matter, they say, well, there's no such thing as a blue life because they can take off the uniform when they get home. That's true. That's true. And at the end of the day, they're just people. And that's totally true. These 2 people, these aren't just cops who are killed. These are human beings, right? These are people who God put on earth, who were living good lives. They were loved in their community. They had started families. They had people who counted on them, and they were robbed of fathers for the rest of their lives. And Didi Delgado thinks that this is something to celebrate. Why? Because of the career path that they've chosen. So they're less than evil for her. And these just subhuman scums. Angela, I thought about, do I even want to like expose these people? I'm like, they obviously, if you're writing shit like this, she's like, we got one in Vegas too. And you click on that, and that brings you to another link here where it's just like a cop, I guess, in Vegas was killed. Oh, we got one. I mean, this is insane that Facebook allows this to happen. You can just glorify killing innocent people because they're cops on here. Officer down. She's all happy. No, I assume that's a fake name. Maria, whatever. Bien, whatever. Okay. And then Danny Yell Marie. I mean, does anybody know who these people are? I'd like to know who this person is. Danny, I'm going to look her up right now. Danny Yell Marie. Let's see what she wrote. Danny Yell Marie. Did she take it down? I don't see it anymore. Anybody see her page up anymore? Deb, do you see her page up on Facebook anymore?
Hold on, let me see.
So yeah, this is what she writes. She
Yeah, I
writes.
have her.
She's up there. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of Danny Yell Maries. This one.
Yeah, I got the picture. Yeah, I got the picture.
Oh, you
48
do?
minutes ago, she posted.
Oh wait, I found it too. Never mind. Okay, I found it too.
Okay.
She doesn't have an open page, huh? Like is she local? I think somebody said she's from like the. Oh, Danielle Meyer. It says in her freaking thing. Let me look up her name. Her name is Danielle Meyer. Danielle Meyer. Okay. See if you can find out where she's from. I'm gonna post her. I'm gonna post her link, her bio, in the comments,
Cabo
guys.
San Lucas, it says current city.
Yeah, but is that really where she's from?
Yeah.
I mean, Didi does have people from all over the country that follow her. But somebody told me she was local. I do want to check up on that. She's engaged to somebody named Paul Wood, who looks like a fucking tool bag himself. But yeah, let me.
She visited a tattoo shop on October 11th, 2022 in New York.
Oh, she did.
In a park in New York, a bunch of shit in New York this whole year.
Okay.
So it looks like she's in New York.
Okay, so she's in New York. Okay. Well, I'd like to. Her real name is Danielle Meyer. I'd like to ruin her life. Quite frankly, she goes, on behalf of the racist, nasty ass white bootlickers. I'm so sorry. White people always gonna Karen. I saw this post shared in ACAB and I applaud it. I applaud dead cops. It's funny when little kids lose their father. That's fucking. I applaud that shit. It's great. Thanks for enraging the whites, of which you are one, by the way. So soon after Indigenous Peoples Day 2, solidarity. People are big mad. People pulled a cop back on them. Sucks to suck when you kill innocent people and beat wives for downtime. So I would like to know everything about this woman. Her name is Danielle Meyer. I don't know where she's from, but I would literally like to ruin her fucking life. Like, because this is what you deserve. Like, let's be very clear about this. When you write shit like that on the internet, you're basically saying, I don't care about public decency or civility at all anymore, right? And that's fine. Okay, that's you. It's free speech, whatever. I reserve the right to ruin your fucking life. I reserve the right to find every single fucking person in your life, who your kids are having play dates with, where your kids are going to school. I'm going to send it to their principal. I'm going to CC the entire fucking staff. You want to write these words on the internet? Fucking stand by them. Stand by them. Right? We're going to cancel you. Like, we're literally going to I'm going to make it so that when you go to the grocery store, every single person looks at you with disgust and hatred, because that's the way they should feel. Everyone should hate you. You're a miserable, sad, disgusting, fat waste of space. And I'm not saying you deserve to die, but you deserve to live a miserable existence without any joy. I hope nothing but horrible things happen to you. I hope you cry yourself to sleep every night knowing what a fat, disgusting heffalump you are. And because unlike, these police officers, unlike you, were actually loved, valued, appreciated. People liked them. Unlike you're not likable. You serve no purpose really, other than to just take up valuable space and inhale our oxygen. That's literally it. So I'd love to ruin her life because she deserves it, and people like her just deserve. I mean, if you go down, it's like Danielle Marie, Nick's mom. I mean, poor Nick, by the way. LGBTQIA plus ally, BLM, anti-fascist comrade, loves animals, BPD warrior, whatever that means, CPS. Okay, so I'd like to ruin her life. And we have Catherine Prestwood says, this is my favorite post on the internet today. That's so sad. Alexa, play "Fuck the Police" by NWA. Is she on? Let's see, Catherine Prestwood. Let's see what happens. Let's search for her. Oh, she's still there. She appears to be from. She has Texas A&M in her bio, so I don't know if she's from Texas. But if anyone could find anything on her, again, I would love to ruin her life and just make it impossible for her to have, normal social relationships that other human beings are afforded, because she doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve to be treated like a normal human being. What's up?
Susanna Danielle is in Rensselaer, New York.
Rensselaer, New York. Okay. Thank you. Message me your shit after. Where's Rensselaer? I don't even know. I mean, that's where RPI is. But anyway, so she's discussing that one. And yeah, we have other people down here. So go down. If you guys are unfamiliar with the Didi stuff, like this is how ridiculous this woman is. So these are things that she's actually posted before that I had on there. She posted previously that a Massachusetts cop was shot and killed. So be on alert. You know how they like to brutalize our communities after their fuck up. So that's when Sean Gannon was killed. A dead pig. Well, let me buy some wine to crack open. Try a nice Pinot Gris. The pear flavor is delicious. Okay, great. I mean, it's just like fucking. You want to know why people don't like? It's like this is why people don't support your fucking retarded ass movement called Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Because people like you are associated with it. Right. You're literally celebrating dead cops. You don't give a fuck about black people. You never gave a shit about black people. You just like dead cops. That's basically all it comes down to. And I cannot believe that our country bent over backwards to fucking accommodate people like this. If you go down also, you see like the done for Didi thing. So basically she makes white women give her money and then write done for Didi as like a receipt underneath it. And they do. I mean, this is like, if you go down, it's like, there's actually people doing that. Okay. Imagine that. I just can't imagine I can't imagine reaching the place in life where I feel like I have to give money to this fucking fat waste of space because I'm white. Like I owe her money for some reason. She goes $8. She has a Patreon where $10 a month alleviates some white guilt. You can call people. You could tell people we had a threesome. You can say the N-word during rap songs, and you can advance preview articles and op-eds. Okay, great. And there she is speaking at Watertown High School. She was going to be featured at Monica Cannon Grant's Violence in Boston grand opening. And by the way, did you read that article, Deb, in Boston Magazine that I was featured in?
I did. That was a really good article.
Well, thank you. So I was check it out. We posted it on the Facebook page, guys. But for those people who would say that Turtleboy's not real news, I got some bad news for you people. Boston Magazine seems to think I am. I'm going to pull it up here. On my end. Give me 1 sec. All right, I found it. 1 sec. All right. So this is, it's a long story, but the Monica Cannon Grant story. So this is I think it's a good story. I mean, I thought it was well done. A lot of people are saying that it was too sympathetic towards Monica. But I was contacted by this reporter a little over a month ago, and her and I have been messaging back and forth. And I thought it was a very thorough story about the history of Monica Cannon Grant. People think it was like sympathetic towards her, but in my opinion, the way I read it was that I think they were just painting the picture of what happened and they were letting Monica have her say. But I think they were letting the readers decide. At no point did the author ever try to take a side in anything, which I thought was good. I thought that was good. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to read it. Have you read the whole thing, Deb?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what'd you think? Did you think that
it was good? It was good. I agree. I think she was really objective, and it was it was fair.
Yeah, totally. So, it talks about my buddy Jamal Crawford, who's been on the show a couple times. He is him and I probably don't agree on much politically. And he's like a old grizzled black guy from Boston. I think he's like 50 years old, probably been around the block a few times, very politically active, hardcore radical, I would call him when it comes to left politics, but doesn't like Monica and doesn't really appreciate what she's about because she's ignorant. Like, he sees her as an embarrassment and a humiliation and mentally unstable too. He made sure to point that out several times, that she's mentally unstable, and he's worried she has guns and kids. And so a lot of the story is about their history together, but I get brought into it in this part right here where they said Crawford's tip to Kearney about violence in Boston. Actually, no, that's not the right order. Where's the first one? Is this the first one? Hold on. Okay, this is it. So meanwhile, Jamal Crawford says he heard from someone for whom Kearney Grant fundraised, saying they had never received donations. He became convinced that she was committing fraud and said he tried to warn politicians who supported her, but they didn't listen. Then he decided to tell Aidan Kearney, the man behind TV Daily News, formerly Turtleboy Sports, a provocative website popular among conservatives, that can best be described as the shock jock equivalent of blogs. So I disagree with that assessment, but whatever. She said TV Daily News. And I love that, how he's basically saying, like, I went to all these other media outlets and they didn't write about it. So I went to Turtleboy and he did. I love that they threw that in there because I think that's important to the story. The site also publishes investigations, and Crawford thought Kearney should look into Kearney Grant's finances. Initially, so he first tipped me off about Monica in 2019, and I never really looked into it that much because I'm busy. And I didn't really, until the Kearney Grant Facebook came up, Facebook video about Rayla Campbell came up in 2020, I didn't really get that involved with her. That's what made me like, okay, now you got my attention. And Kearney's Crawford's tip to Kearney about VIB's finances did start to bear fruit, fueled by his disgust over the video. He filed open records requests and combed through her social media posts about her fundraising. He began publishing pieces in which he claimed that she had not properly registered as a nonprofit with the AG's office and did not file annual reports. He highlighted the amount of money the nonprofit had coming in, raising questions about how she was spending it. I mean, this is great stuff. Increasingly, the platforms that were key to Kearney Grant's fundraising and organizing were becoming her outlet to vent, and her supporters feared a personal liability. Kearney told me that he expected the viral video would spell the end of her career, but when the Globe didn't cover it, I love this, how she included this part. When the Globe didn't cover it, he said, he contacted 2 Globe reporters who had written a glowing profile of Kearney Grant after the Floyd march several weeks earlier. Quote, I said, I just want to let you know that this is what this woman said about Rayla Campbell. I think your reporting on Monica is misleading. So I showed the reporter the emails that I sent the Globe that they ignored. Neither responded, and one of them, Zoe Greenberg, blocked me on Twitter. They had paint on their hands, and they didn't want to come to grips with the reality of what they did to create this monster. When contacted, the 2 reporters declined to comment. Like, think of how you should be fired. Like, you should never work in journalism again if you're the one who built up Monica Kearney Grant, and then I show Boston Magazine proof that, oh yeah, I contacted you about this and you ignored me. You actually blocked me. And now they're contacting you for comment about that and you just don't get back to them. That should be a fireable offense. Like, how are you not talking about that? This is why people hate reporters, by the way, because they demand answers from the public, but never from themselves. Never for themselves. Kearney decided to make some noise about it and began investigating Kearney Grant. First, he wrote about her as a budding activist. Up until the time he posted her viral video, he had published only 8 stories on his website mentioning her. I guess you counted. Since the viral video, he has published some 200 stories. I don't know what the count's up to now. Monica keeps better track than me. About her sometimes, and she'll count this one too, sometimes multiple times a day. In one post, he addressed her directly. Hey, Monica, this is such a badass quote. I know you're reading this, so please listen up. I'm not going to stop exposing you. I know you'll keep dismissing me as an irrelevant white supremacist blog and pretending that I'm attacking you because you're a black woman. But you and I both know that's not true. I get that you have to do that because your entire grift revolves around the idea that you are an oppressed victim. I don't blame you for trying to hold on to this amazing scam you've built in the last 3 years. But just like you, I don't back down either. Yeah. Kearney didn't just stay behind a computer screen. Oh, I love how she posted it. I love this lead-in that she puts here. Kearney didn't just stay behind a computer screen either. You're goddamn right about that. I don't just talk shit on the internet, folks. I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to come to your place of business with a camera, and I'm going to do some actual investigative journalism. And Monica wasn't expecting that. She was expecting me to be this shit talker on the internet. And next thing you know, ding dong, I'm at the Violence in Boston headquarters for the grand opening with Rayla Campbell, and we got a megaphone here. It was a Sunday day on September 7th when, after the pandemic delays, Ken Grant was celebrating the invitation-only grand opening. It was the first time our organization would have its home. Outside the bright blue building in Hyde Park, a balloon arch floated over a podium decorated for the day's event. Across the parking lot, Kearney, Rayla Campbell, and several other demonstrators were also ready. They played Kenny Grant's rant about Campbell on a loudspeaker and protested. One of actually the 4 other demonstrators was actually one woman by the name of Shannon LeBerry, also known as Faux Shizzle, I believe she's known as on the internet now. Yeah, she was there with us too, and that was the first time I actually saw Shannon in public. She looked much bigger in public, like 200 pounds bigger. Like, let's just say it that way. Filters should be illegal. They played Cannon Grant's rant, and her supporters almost came to blows with the protesters. I think that's a little misleading. They tried to attack us, and then they threatened to kill us. So the grand opening was moved indoors. For her part, Rollins didn't just disavow Cannon Grant. According to Kearney, she started tipping him off about Cannon Grant's campaign appearances. And there's a quote from me: Rollins supported Ed Markey and Monica supported Kennedy. Rollins weaponized Rayla and me against Kennedy, he told me. She told us where Monica was going to be, and then Rayla would go to Kennedy events with her megaphone section, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I thought it was a good story. Check it out. I'll probably do a little blog ski about it. But okay, so that's that. Real quick, guys. So we're switching up, and that's the thing. It's like I am real journalism. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate that. And I love doing this. I love what I do, and I like stories like that on the Boston Magazine. I do appreciate them writing that because it does legitimize my work. Like that will always be something that I can now reference in the future, moving forward. When I talk about like, oh, you're not making news. Oh, Boston Magazine seems to think I am. They contacted me for an interview on this extensive piece on Monica, and here's all the receipts, bitch. So, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? All right, so we're switching up the format a little this week, guys. We just jumped into the story. So I do want to remind you of all the social links in the bio. I just don't feel like naming them all. You know where all our social links, but go like everything, subscribe to this page. Also important to note here, remember, if you like what we do, there we go. Oh, there we go. So you can donate. That was the next thing I was going to bring up here in a couple ways here. The link at the top of this is a thing called Turtle Chat. And you can donate whatever amount of money you want. And when you do that, I will get an email notification about it. When you donate, you can also put a little message if you want. And so I will get that message and I will bring it up on my screen like this. So this is actually this is from a couple days ago. I just wanted to thank you for what you did. I think I'm pretty sure Kurt is the guy from the school picture story in Yarmouth that we're going to cover probably next. So thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that. So you can write whatever you want in your Turtle Chat. We also got another one here from Terry. Says, finally getting some respect. Keep on. Well, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. So again, like I said, I do this. This is a free service, obviously. But if people want to donate and support our journalism here, that is one way you can do is with Turtle Chat, or you can send money on the Cash App, $sign Uncle Turtleboy. I'll get a notification about that. I'll read it on here. And as well, you can join Turtle Club. We do a stream on Thursday nights for Turtle Club. By joining Turtle Club for just $15 a month, you get completely ad-free on the website. You also get access to the Thursday night stream that nobody else gets right off of the website. And you get a free t-shirt of your choice. You just have to let me know which one, and I will send it to you ASAP. So how we like to usually start off every episode, but we're going to do it kind of after our first. From now on, this is how we're going to do the format. We're going to do one story, and then we're going to do all the announcements, just because whatever. I just want to jump right into it from now on. So let us know. We're going to do a little thing right now called Where You Reppin'. So let us know in the comment right now, where were you watching the Turtleboy live show from tonight? Go ahead. Okay, Shawana, Wisconsin's in the house. Let's see. Can I get a sex coach? Fitchburg's in the house. Tucson's here. Norfolk, Malden, Manchog, New London, Connecticut, Salem, West Quincy, Nashua, New Hampshire, Tightwater, Missouri, Mashpee, Methuen, London, Ontario, Suwannee County, Florida, London, Baltimore, Danvers Mental Hospital, Chelsea, Island of Misfit Toys, Krusty Panties Underwear House, Bridgewater, Framingham, Glendale, Arizona, Mattapoisett, Scituate, from Brett's Empty Dentist Chair. Orlando, Florida, West Bridgewater, Riverside, Rhode Island, Monica Cannon Grant's intestines in a van in front of Monica's house, Auburn, Boston, the Bruins game, nice, Long Island, West Brookfield, Watertown, Pembroke, West Roxbury, Lynn, Boca Raton, Brent Rockton, Mapleville's in the house, Grafton, Pawtucket, Massachusetts, Mike Shivik's gym locker, Walpole's in the house, Newton, Monica Cannon Grant's accountant's office, normally Forestdale, Massachusetts, Quincy, Fall River, Bedford's in the house. Excellent. If I missed you, I missed you. I love you all. Plymouth, keep seeing people rolling in here. So, guys, I don't know if you guys watched that game tonight, man. Tennessee against Alabama. I'm still so excited from that. That was fucking awesome. Go Vols, baby. That was great. And got Bruins winning right now, I believe, 2-0 last I saw. They're undefeated right now. Okay, so Bedford's here, Plymouth's here. Okay, cool. All right, so let's jump into the next story. Could you do that Yarmouth story, the school picture story, Deb? Oh, nice. Here we go. Excellent. Okay. Oakley Dokley. So earlier in the week, published a blog about a woman who was very unhappy. I want to start with this one, the first one. Okay, cool. Yeah. A woman who was very unhappy about her child's class pictures. And so her name is Angelina Marina Dladla. She's from Yarmouth. She has 2 biracial children, the oldest of which is in kindergarten at Station Avenue Elementary School. And she went on Facebook and she decided to make a federal case of something. Now, she did not block out these kids' faces. I did. I'd like to point that out. She's the one that did not. And let's look at the picture, Deb. Okay. So you'll notice in the picture, if you look closely, that there are a total of 4 black kids in the picture. All 4 of them are in the last row. Do you think that's racist, Deb? Because there's no black kids in the first. Why not?
Because the tallest kids go in the back, and they look to be the tallest children.
Yeah, but devil's advocate here. I mean, clearly the kids on the outside there are not the tallest kids.
He's a little short, I guess. Maybe they ran out of chairs. I don't know. But I highly doubt it was like a racist thing.
Right. And so even if it, so how I would ask this, I would say, well, first of all, it's not, so it's clearly a triangle thing that they're doing there. And we're going to see some other photos. That's what they're doing. And I would argue.
Because, they see what you're doing,
I would say, why is the back inferior? Like, what's wrong with, it's not the back of the bus.
Right.
It's the back of the class picture.
I always wanted to be in the back, man. I always wanted to be on the table.
The least exposed children in the photos are the ones in the middle. The kids in the front, you see with the legs crossed and hands folded and all that stuff. The kids in the back, you see their entire torsos. Kids in the middle, you see less than anyone. So why is it racist to be in the back? Even if suppose this was done intentionally, why would that be racist? They're also in the same classroom. They got the same teacher. So immediately they're not segregated. They go to the same school.
Right.
Okay. So then she's the one that posted them all over the page, and she posted other kids' classes as well. We're going to go down and see some of those. She posted other kids' classes as well, 2 other classes in which black kids are standing in the back. Now, and people are all outraged about it. Are you kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they're really upset about it. And according to the Yarmouth Yogurt Yankee, this was blatant segregation. So let's go down and see your comments there, what she wrote. Okay, so she goes, oh, the brown baby's in the back. Clearly. All right. Keep going. Are you kidding me? Seems like weird placement. What kids are where? Keep going. I literally hate to be this person. I open this picture and I am really, really angry. First of all, you don't hate to be this person at all. You are this person all the time, and you genuinely like it because you like being a miserable cunt. Seriously, think of how easy your fucking life is. If you have time to worry about this, if you look at the picture, you're like, wait a minute, why are the black kids in the back? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking post about this on Facebook. If you post something like this on Facebook, and you don't know what a fucking idiot you look like doing that, then the joke is on you. Literally everyone is laughing at you. Sure, your echo chamber on Facebook is going to be like, oh yeah, because that's because nobody wants to question you. The majority of your friends list is watching this and just eating popcorn and be like, oh, this bitch is being crazy again. Because where do you think I got this from, Angelina? People on your friends list sent this to me. People who were actually commenting in your thread. Who commented on this and pretended to be outraged by it. They just kind of went along with it, and then they said to me, like, this bitch is crazy. They sent it to me. Some women did. I'm not even kidding. Women who commented in the affirmative, kind of egging her on, are the ones who sent it to me. So all the people in there, you're like, oh, they got my back. You're going to have to wonder which one of them sent it to me, because a couple of them did. So they sent it to me, and now I got it, and they just want – most people – aren't going to stand up to you and be like, maybe it's not, because they saw what happened when a couple people did. So somebody says, nice to know it's 2022 and they're still blatantly segregating children of color. Like, seriously, there's so many things wrong.
You know what you're saying?
Yeah. First, okay, Stephanie Brandt says there's so many things wrong. Let's see what they are. First, you got them standing on chairs. That's unsafe. Welcome to every class picture ever. And then you don't even have the non-minority kids lined up by height because they're sitting down. This is how every class picture since the beginning of time has been done. Who made this decision? The photographer to group them or the teacher? I'm guessing it was the photographer. The teacher's going to choreograph it, right? No, obviously the photographer's doing it. They are all implicit. The word you're looking for, stupid, is complicit. Not implicit. Seriously, why the fuck those poor kids? I hope they didn't realize what was happening to them. No, that's the thing. They didn't realize anything happened to them because nothing happened to them. And the only people who think something happened to them are people like you who have nothing but free time on their hand to worry about stuff like this that doesn't really matter at all. So one of her friends attempted to point out that perhaps there was another explanation. So Christine Moulton writes, maybe the kiddos in the back row are there because they are the tallest. Yeah.
Holy
Photographers
crap, really?
usually place the tallest in the back because you wouldn't see the smaller ones. Just a thought. And the Angelina writes, that's very white of you to think so. Okay. Like, first of all, Angelina, you're white. I don't know if you're aware of this. You're white. Just because you took a black penis inside of you doesn't make you any less white. You understand that? Just because you and I think that's great. I think it's great. I think interracial relationships are fantastic. They're great. Progress, good stuff. But I feel like people like her just want to procreate with black guys so that they can have biracial kids and then use them because she can't play the race card. Normally she's white, right? Well, but she has a couple biracial kids. Then she can play it to the cows come home. I swear to God, people like her will not get knocked up by white men just because of that. That's just my theory. I can't prove that, but I truly believe that people like her think like that. Anyway, that's very white of you. Oh, shut the fuck up. And so this is the letter she sends to the school. To whom it may concern, my name is whatever, and I'm the mother of whatever. A kindergarten student in your class. I received her class photo, and to be honest, I'm speechless and upset. I know that this may not reflect on the school's beliefs, but my child's class is clearly segregated by race. The entire back row is all children of color, and the entire two front rows are all children that are not. The excuse that they are all tall is not valid because they are all different heights. Every adult that was in the room when this photo was taken should be considered implicit. She said it too. I am very sad. So it's the teacher's fault too. They should have stepped in and been like, no, photographer, you're racist. This is implicit racism. No. I am very sad to hear that this is the year 2022 and there is still clear segregation in the classroom, even if it was done unintentionally. It just makes me sad, and it makes me question the thoughts and beliefs and protection of my child while in your school system. It makes me question what our opportunities will be. Like, wait. So it makes me sad in the beliefs and protection. Your kid is in fucking kindergarten. She's been into school for all of 4 weeks. And you're worried about her protection? Like she's unsafe because of this? Oi, oi, oi. Do they believe this shit? Like, wow. It makes me question what her opportunities will be. Like, picture that. But like, you know what? We almost had you fooled. We were planning on, like, you know, beating the shit out of this kid and making sure she didn't have access to books or bathrooms or food or anything like that. Because, you know, because she's black. We just don't like black people. That's our thing here in Yarmouth is just hate black kids. And we take it out on 5-year-olds. That's just what we do here. But we almost got away with it. But then you notice the racial composition of the class photograph and the jig is officially up. You got us. You got us. She's smart, bright, beautiful and caring, a leader and a child of color. And although she doesn't understand what is wrong with this picture, I, as her mother and her protector, do. That about sums it up right there. The kid doesn't know what's wrong with the picture because she's a fucking kid. And she's completely unharmed by it. No one was victimized by this. No one. But you, the adult, had to make it all about you. Because the kid is fucking fine. The kid doesn't give a shit. The kid's probably perfectly happy.
Because the kid's not racist. Like, the people who see the problem with this picture are the most racist ones. Because if you look at this normally, there is no issue.
Yeah. There's no issue. And also, like, why are you embarrassing your kid like this? Like, why do you are going to humiliate this kid? Like, school just started for her. She got 13 more years to go of this. If this is what you're doing after 4 weeks, picture what you're going to be doing after 4 years. The kind of shit, like the emails. No teacher is ever going to want to have your kid in class, not because they're black, but because they're your kid. That's why they won't want, like, they won't want to deal with you because you're a pain in the fucking ass. You're obviously retarded, obviously, and you think you're a lot smarter than you are, which is the most annoying part about this is you seem to think that you're intelligent. You're not. You're a basic Cape Cod bitch tattooed up on the feel like I fucking Spider-Man sprayed his load on you or something. Yeah, like it looks ridiculous on your arm. Like, and you're just trashy. Like, that's all you are. You're fucking trashy. Just because you learned how to write a fucking email doesn't make you any less trashy, girl. Let me tell you. I would really like to see the other class photos and make sure blah, blah, blah. Okay. So she complains and blah, blah, blah. And other people comment. And then this chick, Erica Gomes, can you go down to where she gets tapped in? And I never heard back from Erica Gomes. She commented all over our page. And she contacted Richard and Volva. You saw that?
I did.
Okay, so she taps and notice she tags her, Erica Gomes. Thoughts?
Of course.
That means she knows. I didn't know. If you didn't know who Erica Gomes was, you already knew what her thoughts were going to be because she got tapped into this. Right. Mm-hmm. So, unsurprisingly, Erica Gomes' thoughts are that my eyes immediately noticed what was wrong here. Of course they did, because you look for shit like this. I'd be furious too. Regardless if height was a valid reasoning, someone in that room should have been conscious enough to recognize how this looks to you. That's the thing. It's like, no, actually no one should have been conscious to that. And because it doesn't look bad. And if you think it did look bad, that's on you, not on anyone else. But somebody should have been conscious how it looks. It's infuriating. Please let me know if the superintendent. So she's also demanding that like the principal take down or the principal retake the pictures and shit. I certainly hope every kid in this class, if I was their parent, I'd be like, no, we're not retaking shit.
Yeah, no, we like our original one. Fuck you.
Yeah, we got a class picture. We're good. I'm not dressing my kid up again, doing any of that shit. Nope. We already got a class picture. We're good, thanks. We're going to hold on to the original. Thank you. You can have your side one with missing children in it if you'd like. Yeah. But our kids will not be participating in it. So Kurt, I think this is the guy who sent me the dono because his name was Kurt, the turtle chat. Keep going down. And obviously Erica, you can see what she's all about there. He goes, you better take this picture down now. Sure, none of these kids' parents want their kids' pictures all over the internet, and I'm one of them. So that's a valid concern. Like if your kid is in these pictures and they're being shared widely for purposes of something controversial, really, like what she's doing here is riling up a mob, trying to go viral, right? Trying to contact the news, all these shits. Like, I didn't consent to that. I didn't sign up for that. And my kid didn't. You didn't even block their fucking face out. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a valid concern. I don't care who you are. If you're a decent person and somebody says that to you, be like, oh, I'm sorry. Let me block your kid's face out, or let me take this down. I didn't mean to drag you into this. I'm terribly, terribly sorry about that. But nope, she goes, every parent on my Facebook today has shared their kids' class photos. So I definitely opt out next time if you care so much. So basically, you should not do, if you don't want your child, your 5-year-old child, to be exploited and used as a prop in this girl's racial reckoning campaigan,
Don't let them take school
then
pictures.
yeah, just don't take school. You don't just don't participate in homeschool your kids if you don't want me to use them as a prop. I mean, what a fucking disgusting, vile cunt this woman is. That's what she is. To do this to a fucking kid, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? You're not a good person. You think you're a good person? You're a shitty person. You're doing this to fucking children. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? To do this to a freaking kid. You're not making the world a better place. You're harming children. You're putting them out there. Their parents have asked you to stop, and you're like, nope, just don't send your kids to school on picture day. What? And your whole line of reasoning doesn't make any sense here. Every parent has shared their kids' class photos. Well, first of all, not every parent. And they shared them on their own Facebook pages.
Right.
And they
not
didn't
publicly to be
and they
circulated.
didn't. And like the difference between their posts and your posts is that yours is specifically designed to go viral. You made it public. You want people to share it. You're tagging the news in it, and you're making inflammatory comments about it. The other ones are just like, oh, how cute. Like love, maybe a love emoji. Your kids are growing up so fast. Something cliche like that happens. Yours is designed to cause negative commentary. Theirs is designed to cause positive commentary. The fact this has to be explained to you further illustrates just how fucking retarded you are. Again, you figured out how to write an email. That's great. You're not nearly as smart as you think you are. Okay. Then you got this cunt here, Ashley Norman. Oh, I'd love to smack this woman in the face. Go down. Your privilege is showing. The privilege of what? Not wanting your kid exploited? So anyway, let's go to the follow-up blog I did on this.
Jason's like, did I sign a consent form from you?
Yeah, exactly, bitch. I didn't sign a consent form from you. Yeah, exactly. Let's go to the follow-up blog on this one. Let me check the donos while we're doing this, the turtle chat, see if we got any. Okay, no, we don't, but that's okay. I still love you guys. Again, if anybody wants to support the program, it's pinned to the top of this turtle chat. You can donate whatever amount of money you want. And yeah. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit on this. There we go. So keep going. So I did a little follow-up, and I got some more pictures. Go back to the top.
Oh, there we go. Huh?
Yeah. Nope. There we go. Right there. Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Just the picture.
Here?
Want to see the picture of the kids. Okay. So that you'll notice I drew on there a nice little shape showing that the reason it's like that, it's like, you're right. Not all the tallest kids go back there, but they put the tallest kid in the back of the middle, and it kind of descends from there. It creates like a little pyramid thing. This is common and done. And this is one class. So one parent sent me this. It's their kid's 3rd grade classroom. There are 2 black children. Notice I've put things on their faces so you don't know who's who. And just in case you couldn't tell who the black kids are, I circled them. None of them are in the back. One's in the middle. One's in the front. See the next class. See a kindergarten class. Here's a kindergarten class. 3 black kids. 1 in the back. 2 in the middle. So it seems to be completely random. And again, with the same shape there. Completely random. And this proves it. But Erica Gomes, you'll notice that Richard and Vulva showed up.
Oh, not one. And then an argument became not one of them had a black child in the front row. That was the new argument.
Oh, yeah, but then I found one in the front row.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, then I found one in the front row. Except I did. So not one, she said, not one. She did a thorough investigation. She's a really good investigator.
Ace detective.
Erica Gomes writes on this Dennis Yarmouth parents page, if you don't see what's wrong with this picture, I bet you're the ones fighting against critical race theory being taught in schools. Yes, you're absolutely right about that, girl. Like, yes, totally. Like, that sums it up better than I possibly could. The same kind of people who think there's a problem with this picture think critical race theory should be taught in schools. That's how retarded critical race theory is. And that's exactly why we don't need it, because it's toxic and it's divisive and it's unnecessary. It's creating a problem where it doesn't exist. Critical race theory teaches kids that there are oppressors and oppressed. Mainly the white kids are oppressors. Those non-white kids are the oppressed. And it teaches them that they are fucking victims of the system, that there's nothing they can do about it. And we just don't need that. And like, why are we teaching kids? The girl in the back of the picture doesn't think she's a victim. So why are we telling her she's a victim? Yes, totally agree with that. That is exactly what this is doing. Totally. Go down to where Richard and... So she showed up on our page. If we scroll down to that. You didn't see the comment.
That wasn't it. I didn't see him on there.
Yeah, right there. So she goes, thanks for the promo. It's been working great in our favor. Has it? And has rallied a great deal of support. Has it? And even bigger news outlets than whatever Turtleboy is wants to cover it. So, first of all, I love the whatever Turtleboy thing is, as if you don't know who I am. You literally showed up on our page a couple hours after we published this. So clearly it got to you, and Boston Magazine seems to know whatever Turtleboy is. You know, like, I love how they say this, Deb, like they play dumb. I've never met somebody, and I'm not like I don't meet anybody that doesn't know what Turtleboy is. Nobody. Everyone knows what Turtleboy is. It's just a fucking fact. You know, they have to throw that in there, like, oh, you don't matter. Then why are you here, bitch? Why are you showing up here? And can you point me to the other media outlet that wrote about this?
Yeah, where is it? I don't see any of the stories.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, and they'll write anything. They will. The mainstream media, they will fall for any race baiting bullshit you throw at them. But they wouldn't even write about that. So what does that say about how retarded you are, girl? Interesting. So go down to where Vulva shows up. Oh, wait, we don't have where Vulva oh, no, he does show up there.
I think down. Yeah, he's down here. There he is. So
he says, so she goes, seems like a solid case you should sue. And I'm told that Angelina commented after. Let me see if I got. Let me check it out. Vulva messaged me, actually. I haven't heard from Vulva in a bit.
Not in a while, yeah.
Yeah, so Vulva, if you guys don't know, he's a famed attorney, Richard N. Vulva.
Famed.
Dick N. Vulva. He likes to pound it. You know, he takes you to court. He really takes you to Pound Town. He just, sticks it to you really hard.
Nails all his cases.
Nails all his cases. Big celebrations afterwards. Like, you don't want to mess with this guy. It's a big mess. Let me tell you, the cleanup on aisle 5 is not fun.
Carrie, you should call him. He loves you. He loves that kind of shit. Be a good client.
Yes, I'll Carrie. Trust me, Dick and Vulva, Carrie, he would be your cup of tea. Trust me. So this is a mess. So I saw this. So somebody responded. Richard also said, I bet it was his head writer, Mike Latoris, that wrote those blogs. He's the real journalist. And then she responds, sending you a PM. So I haven't talked to him since then. I don't know. Oh my God. I used to have access to the Richard N. Vulva inbox. But apparently she sent, this is how retarded she is. Like this, that sums it up right there, doesn't it, folks? She's messaging attorney Richard N. Vulva for a lawsuit. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what does. Okay. So it's 10 o'clock. I want to skip to this story next, Deb, about this dude, this story that's come up involving that guy, MC Extra Crispy.
Yeah, the burn guy.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's bring that one up. I'm going to bring up. But you got to hear the story, guys. All right. So let's just review this story. This story is from July 8th of 2021. Aspiring burn victim rapper runs away with missing 14-year-old Palma girl, posts updates about being in love on Snapchat. Okay. And by the way, I got a couple donos here. Just want to bring up. Hold on one second, then I'll come back to this one. So we got one from Kenneth. Sends 10 big ones. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate that. And he says, fighting the good fight, TV. Great job. I appreciate that, Ken. Really do. We have one here from Glamasuz. Says these twat waffles are endangering women who are hiding from abusive parents and the kids. They need to be shut down. Totally. Oh, you mean those Yarmouth people? Yeah, that's a good point too. Like, what if kids in those pictures don't want, like, they moved away from an abusive guy or something like that? Who knows? You know, you did not give them permission to do that. So that's a really good point that I didn't even thought of. So thank you very much, Suzanne, for those donors. Again, if anybody else wants to donate, you can click on the link above. It's called Turtle Chat. You can give whatever amount of money you want. Write a message with it. I will bring it up on the big screen and share it with the class. You can also cash out $sign Uncle Turtleboy, and I will read that as well. Okay. So anyway, back to this story here, which a lot of you probably don't remember, and that's okay. The story is on fire. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This guy's raps are pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, go down. Let's revisit the story so I can explain what happened to me this weekend. So Kate Peter didn't bother alerting the public that her daughter, this is right after her daughter ran away from home ran away from a mental health clinic again because of Kate's abuse. And what you do when your child is missing. However, a Palmer mother named Katie Lackman did post on Facebook yesterday when her 14-year-old daughter ran away with a man in his 30s and was updating their adventures on Snapchat. So go down a little. Let's see. Please help me. This grown man has my 14-year-old baby. It's already been reported everywhere. It needs to keep your eyes open. Okay, keep going down. And so she says, please help me. You're going too fast. I didn't get to read that. Oh, so it's just the same thing? Okay.
Yeah, she just reached
out. Okay, so it's all the same thing? Okay.
There's comments on it.
All right, cool. You can keep going then. Okay, so that's the missing girl. She was 14 at the time. Blah, blah, blah. And this is the guy posting pictures touching her leg saying, oh my God, best feeling ever. She wrote that on Snapchat with this guy. Keep going down.
That's creepy.
And Lance, keep me updated on that Notre Dame game. Anytime a score happens, let me know. I didn't postpone today's live show because I thought we were going to fucking murder Stanford. If you can't, Stanford fucking blows. The fact that this is close is a goddamn disgrace, but please keep me updated on that. Anyway, yeah, keep going. So there they are, clearly running away together. What does it say? Dudes, I'm not missing. This is what the girl writes. My mom is being a dramatic asshole as usual. She knows where I am and who I'm with. Okay? Keep going. And mom is obviously, look, mom's obviously a gutter muppet too. Like, if you're one of these kids where it's like, if your kid is running away with somebody like this, like, you fucked up as a parent. And here's this guy. Now, initially I felt bad because his fucking face is melted. Like, the jokes, right? This guy's favorite character. Who do you think his favorite character was? Who do you think his favorite character was on The Simpsons?
Oh God, the car fire, the tire fire.
Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns. No, okay, keep going. All right.
You're terrible.
Stop it. I know. Oh man, these jokes burn. So that's bad filter. So we called him MC Extra Crispy. His real name was Jordan McCullen. He's from Troy, New York, and was a burn victim as a child, but he overcame the odds, went full hood rap. He's now an aspiring rapper who goes by the stage name Loud Pack and glamorizes selling mid-grade marijuana in upstate New York. So there he is. I was burned in 94, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Loud Pack. Do we have any of his music?
He's seen 2 angels, Aidan. He's seen him.
Oh, we've seen him. Okay.
He's seen 2 of them.
Yeah. Stop it. Okay. Artist bio. Okay, you can keep going. Half pound. Oh, is this a song? Play it. Let's see what he's got.
Holla.
MC Extra Crispy.
518. Upstate. I move them half pounds. Sure. Woo. Word around town, people piss that loud. Why is that? Cause I'm smoking on that gas. Who's next? You wanna test? Wanna test, I move them half pounds. People mad, cause I got it. Word around town, people pissed, that loud pack. Why's that? Cause I'm smoking on that gas. Yeah, loud pack, do it. I really move it, stop acting stupid. Your bitch fell on my dick, Cupid. Yeah, I'm moving them packs, getting plenty. I see through your fake chains to that lame you're smoking on to the brain. But I'm smoking on that earth, never kill the shoot hurts.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's
City never.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I've heard a lot of upstart rappers.
That's straight fire, son.
The worst one I've ever heard in my life.
It's not lit.
Yeah.
On fire.
So anyway, so I'm gonna call him soon. But anyway, we gotta get back to the story because I explained why I'm bringing up this year-old blog now.
Right.
Leave that bitch alone. Get my bag right. People always see him. Okay, keep going. So he's one of those. There he is.
No filter.
No filters. What's good? Where my fans at? Okay. I don't know if you guys remember this blog, but
I do.
This girl is on fire. Stop it. When I was writing this song, when I was writing this blog, I remember I just kept throwing those songs in there with no comment. I was just kept throwing them in there. All right, keep going. There he is. Come get severed. I got you.
Dude,
okay.
13 Kings said earlier, he looks like he swallowed a car tire.
I know, dude. I said in there, he's shaped like a bong. Keep going.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Is he on?
He's in the background. We're gonna bring him up. He's in the background, so we're gonna bring him up in a second because he wants to. He's called me the other day about this, and he wants to talk.
The other night, you mean? Yeah,
the other night. I didn't know who it was, but there's a whole story behind this. It's crazy. So hold on to your horses, people. Keep going. Does have birthing hips. Now, I'm not trying to dog on this guy. I'm only bringing him up because
$87.
This is back in. Keep going. I'll kill you. I got to get the 100 emoji. Sure, that's dope. Keep going.
Cool feature. I like it.
I love it. I love the jorts. What's that song? What was that song there? Was that him?
That one. Sean Paul.
We be burning. No, this one. We be. Stop. Who put that in there? Keep going.
God,
we be burning.
Editor. Fuck.
Stop it. Okay. Loud pack TMing. Really is shaped like a bomb.
Illegal.
Was that one? Burn. Oh, come on, because they need to burn. Stop it. Loud pack lit. Maybe lit should not be in your vocabulary.
Burning it down.
Oh, stop it. Burning it. Stop. What are these songs doing in there? Keep going. Okay. So this is when he writes, free niggas get. Oh, I said the N word. I shouldn't say triggers. I'm just reading what he said there. Free triggers get money. Triggers only come around whenever shit's sweet for them. But whenever and this guy can use the N word, in fairness. He might be white, but he's extra crispy now. So it's like, okay, whenever shit's for them, but whenever you up north and nobody coming, nobody dropping lines, nobody pulling time on the phone. I'm definitely canceled that. I'm done. That one's getting a clip. I just read the screen. Okay. But if your family's sad, but this is really, and you think for 1 minute a female gonna hold you down without being good herself, you're bugging. It's 2021 to the bag. Whatever happens, and blah. Okay, so keep going. And he's got another girl here. This is the last girlfriend. Tell me how old this girl is. Keep going. Right.
Yeah, she looks like a child.
Yeah, okay. So this whole thing, you just go through this fast. Yikes. Okay, yeah. Anyway, it probably looks like a pot roast that got left in the oven for too long. Yikes. When he finally got pulled over for speeding. I'll play this. This is what he does Abrams stuff. So this is him when a police officer pulled him over.
What's your badge number? What's your badge number? 55. What's your badge number? My badge number is 2022. Okay. We have complaints of speeding. You were speeding. Okay, that's okay. We're around here. You're still harassing me, blocking me in. I already gave you my ticket. My ticket is right here. My ticket, show me this. My ticket is right here. So you're still bothering me. You're just I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know you don't. And that's great. That's the current state of mind. Yeah, bye-bye. Good luck. Yeah, thank you. Suck my dick.
Yeah,
Well, that's
bye-bye.
nice.
Suck my dick.
Notice he didn't say that till the window was up, though.
No, he didn't.
What a hardo.
Okay. So here's the deal why I'm bringing this one up now. You might say, because this is an older blog. It's a style thing. Okay. This is not his first run-in with the law. He was arrested another time there, charged with third-degree assault. Luckily not third-degree burn this time. 6th-degree conspiracy assault, and blah, blah, blah. So he's done this before. Keep going along. Man, I missed that
Love
smile.
at burn camp.
Oh my God. Oh, he really was looking for love at burn camp, and that didn't work out. So that's why he got this way. Oh,
that's it.
No,
Shit happens, dude.
You got rejected by the other burn girls. That's
Somebody
not nice.
burned a bridge and then fucking.
Oh, stop it with the stop it. Burn the. I guess I'm burning bridges, dude. Okay. Stop. Kerry, stop making me laugh. Okay. Keep going down. Anything else? I don't have time to read all this. Just go read the blog. But it's just it's this whole story about how
there's not one fucking period to be seen here. Not one.
Yeah, no periods, none. No periods. Burned them all.
Keep it a stack.
Always keeping a stack. Yep. He's rich, doing his thing. Okay. So that's him. Now, why am I bringing this up now? Well, I'll tell you why. So the other night, minding my own business, and I got a phone call on my old phone. So I got 2 phones now. I got the old phone because one number's out there. Everybody's got it. And I was back in the when I thought it was hack days. So I get a phone call and this guy's like, yo, take this blog down about me. You done me dirty. Blah, blah. I'm like, I have no fucking clue who you are. And the reason I later found out, and so we had like a 7-minute conversation and I played dumb and I'm like, nah, that wasn't me. I'm like, I'm not Turtle. He thought I was Turtleboy. And he's like, oh, yo, you need to take these blogs down about me. I got stabbed. I got the tape of it all. We might play it. But I'm so confused about why this is happening. And then I figure it out. It all starts coming to fruition. So I'm going to go here to the Springfield Police Department Facebook page. I'm going to show you guys something. Let me pull this up here. Don't message me on Facebook right now because the thing will come up. Okay. So let me go here. Oh, here we go. I got it over here. Stop screen. All right, so here's Springfield Police. If this girl rings a bell, it's because the Springfield Police Department is seeking your help to locate 15-year-old Nevia Wilson. She ran away from foster care at the end of June. We're hearing about it now. She's been in touch with her biological mother recently over the phone. She has ties to Palmer, Ware, Springfield, and Enfield, Connecticut. And so the girl has gone missing again. She's in foster care, which means the mom ain't taking care of her. So the mom's probably ratchet as fuck. Obviously, the mom's fucked up too. And the mom has got me blocked. So I had to go on another account to read what she was posting because she did post on here. I think I have them. Let me see here. Do we have the mom's comments?
Yeah, in the messenger, in the thing.
Okay, let me see if we have them in our group chat messenger thing.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec to pull these up. Okay. Media files. Can you pull her comments from the Springfield Police page? Okay, I got them actually.
You got them? Okay.
Yeah, I got them. Okay, let me pull them up here. All right. All right. So I commented on that page and I left a link to the blog. And that's kind of how this all gets started again. Because I'm like, oh shit, this girl's missing again, huh? I'm like, did anybody check MC Extra Crispy out? And then I see this comment from the mom. Says, not that kind of situation. She's still on the run since June. She has multiple charges and a CRA. I assume that's like a chins. She has multiple CRA violations and didn't want to deal with. So the judge made her go to foster care for 60 days. As soon as she got there, she ran. I'm in touch with her. So is my sister. She's safe, but still missing. That doesn't sound that safe to me. But anyway, I guess she has all types of court cases and stuff like this. And so that I left a harmless comment about MC Extra Crispy on there, and he saw it. So he saw, like I guess he never saw the original blog from last year. So I get this call. Now keep in mind, I have no idea who this person is. and they're demanding the blog come down with them. And I'm playing dumb. I'm just like, yo, this used to be Turtleboy's number. I get calls all the time for him now. Please just leave me alone. Go just message the Facebook page. I'm like, just Turtleboy's on Facebook. Just message him on Facebook. But did you see who he messaged instead, Deb? Or how he got? Do we happen to have that? I mean, we have so many screenshots. This is a wild fucking story. Do we happen to have who he messaged there? The Touchyboy thing?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Can we
You sent that oh wait, no, do we? Because you put that up on as a private thing. Did you?
No, I messaged it. How else did you see it?
In the private thing. I'm talking about listening to the when we
No, I didn't post a screenshot on
All right, let me look for it.
Yeah. So you got to see this. So there's this page apparently called Touchyboy Sports. Okay. And the reason I know about this, so this is a crazy story. We got to get all these screenshots. Let's get them all. I can't go further until we get all the screenshots. So while you're get all this, they're all in the. Just go to the group chat, go to the media, get them ready while I do a little donut. We got a couple donos here. I want to recognize. Okay. So Dick N sends $10, and he says, currently working on a merger with Girl Boss attorney. We will be the deformation royalty. You got Girl Boss. Remember her? Crusty Panties blew $3 grand on that and still has a year active restraining order on her, and she's facing criminal charges coming up very soon. So thank you very much, Dick N. I appreciate that. Good luck with your merger with Girl Boss. If you can Dick N involve her, you will be a legend, sir. Carrie sends $50 with a very Carrie message. Says there's an Occupy My Vagina event here. Here's your invite. I'll have your do-it-yourself mold your cock kit. Oh my God. Oh my God, Carrie. This is inappropriate. Hashtag Carrie After Dark. Hashtag Uncle Sex Call. So, okay. Wait, where'd the thing go? You didn't. Okay. Oh, did we already see this one?
This is a screenshot thing of Touchy.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about her thing. Did we see this?
What?
Okay, never mind. So, okay. So anyway, so thank you very much for the donos, guys. I appreciate that. Anybody else who wants to donate can do that way. Okay. So we can't read them, so we need to download those and bring them up individually, and then we can. Okay, so they're in the group chat. You said I'll just get them. So guys, give me a minute while I just bring all these. They are. How far down the group chat are they?
So not maybe right after that girl with the braid.
Okay.
With the rope.
Okay. Let's see. So future reference, just download them because we can't zoom in when you show them right on the screen. Hold on. No, they're not that part. Okay, they're way down there. Okay, I found them. All right, hold on. So let me download these. Give me 1 sec. All right. And do we have the messages that she wrote to Touchyboy Sports? I know I put those in the group chat. Do we have them there?
Yeah, that's that one I had up.
No, those are the messages she wrote to the Turtleboy community page. Talking about the one she wrote to Touchy.
It says Touchyboy on it.
The Touchyboy one. Okay. So I can't really see. So that one's in the chat too?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you download it and just bring it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that then.
All right, cool.
Okay. I got it actually.
Just show it. All right, I got it. Hold on.
All right, so here it is. So there's a page called Touchyboy Sports. Obviously, I don't run it. I don't run a page called Touchyboy Sports. And this guy so he calls me and he's like, yo, I messaged you. I'm like, you messaged me? Yeah, I got a screenshot of the message. And so he sends me this. And it's Touchyboy Sports. He's telling him, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm over this shit. It's ruining my name. And then Touchyboy Sports says, sir, I need to know, what can I do? I'm asking you to take that off the web. It's all over Google. I got stabbed in my back over shit that's not true. And then this person that runs the page says, call me. My name is Uncle Touchy. It's not funny. Yeah, call me. So that's why I got a call, is because the person that runs Touchyboy Sports, and I'm pretty sure that's Chris Keegan. I don't really care. But I don't really care. Like that phone number, everybody's got that phone number. I really don't care about that phone number at all. Give it out to whoever you want. It really doesn't bother me. I don't really use it that much. But anyway, that is what they put out there. And so that's why I'm getting a call. So keep in mind, I don't know who this guy is. I have no fucking clue who I'm talking to. He never told me who he was. So then I get a message from a woman who goes by the name Ma Edwards on Facebook. You might see her in the chat too, as Ma Edwards. She's a turtle rider. She runs a Facebook page called Turtleboy Community. It acts as like a Turtleboy backup to the backups to the backups. And I don't touch that page. She has access to it. And sometimes people message her. So who does this guy message? Not me. Not the Turtleboy Daily News page. He messages Turtleboy Community next. So he's 0 for 2. He started off with Touchyboy Sports, which he assumed was me somehow. And I had to tell him, I'm like, no, dude. Obviously, I didn't make up a page called Touchyboy Sports. Obviously, I wouldn't do that to myself. And so he messages this other account. And let me pull this up here. Okay. And so this is what he sends to the Turtleboy. This is what he sends to Ma Edwards. And he goes, yo. And she goes, this is a fan run account. It's the first thing she says. And then he goes, can you take that stuff down? Like, did you miss the part where she said it's a fan run account? Okay. And then he goes, I got stabbed in jail. Okay. Whatever that means. And then he goes, over shit that's not true. That's the name. Yes. Y'all lying. He has a form you can fill out. Okay. And this is Ma Edwards telling me about it. I'm like, oh, that's the guy that called me. That's the guy that called me. So I did record it. Just for the record, I was in Rhode Island when I recorded this, so it's perfectly legal. So I might play some of that. But in the meantime, I think we have MC Extra Crispy backstage. And I told him, I'm like, look, man, you can come on here and make a case about why you think this deserves to come down. And we're going to give him that shot right now. So is this Jordan?
Yeah, what's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Been better.
Okay. So so did you just find this blog now? It's been over a year.
I just found it, you know what I'm saying? I've been obviously in and out of incarceration, so
what have you been incarcerated for?
High speed chase, reckless driving. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so you think this should be removed? Why?
Just because, people in jail in certain ways, they don't have the funds to be able to, like, when they call out to check up on somebody, their names, their profile, whatever, they Google search you. So the first thing that comes up is that whole situation. Now, mind you, furthermore, I don't know if you guys know the whole background. I talked to the detective down there and all that, and he told me it was called trickery, and it's not an uncommon thing that happened because they went and did all the information, and I met her off of Meet Me, which is an 18 plus dating site. You feel me? So so the whole situation with that, it led there, and that's how I met her on Facebook and all that. We started talking from there. But then she had her brother get a hold of me, which so I thought it was, on Instagram, talking about how he just came home for a murder and all that, and he was 27 years old, and what was your intentions, with my sister and shit. So I was really thinking all the impression that, she was aged and all that. I didn't know and find out about any of that until I got a phone call on my phone. That whole situation. I picked her up at her house, all that. Like, nobody even knew that, and that's what the cop did. And he did his investigations. He called me back and told me. He's like, I really don't feel like getting somebody innocent in trouble for, something that you do. And, we did do our research. And I don't feel that you don't need to bring you in or anything like that. So, it is called trickery. And that's what he gave me at. And like, it's called
trickery? What's the trickery?
The trickery is like people do lie. They can, make a fake account, or they can make,
Did you have sex with her?
No, absolutely not.
But there's a picture of you touching her legs.
No, I never fucked her. No.
Did you kiss her?
No.
You didn't kiss her?
Nah, I didn't kiss her like that. This night, mind you, keep in mind, nobody knew any of this situation until it occurred when they called me.
So basically, your excuses here is that this 14-year-old girl,
which we didn't know. Nobody knew. I didn't know.
You didn't. You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell a 14-year-old.
All that. No.
You couldn't tell a 14-year-old was.
Bro,
14.
she was taller than me.
Oh, so she's tall.
She's
so
all that and all. So no, I did not know.
So
People
she's tall.
Get tricked. Not just because of that either. Just like I didn't know, like the way she talked, the way like how she talked on the messaging and all that.
What does that mean? I didn't kiss her like that. Did you kiss her at all?
No.
You did nothing with her. You went on a trip.
All she said is that she had an argument with her mother, and that she was in a bad space, and that her stepfather.
Time out. That didn't set off a red flag. I had an argument with my mom.
Well, I mean, people, come home and come from college and all that. She told me she was doing good and all that. You know what I mean? Like, everybody I don't know my background that I've never, ever in life has been like that. I'm 32 years old. When you going to start doing that? Like, people don't just wake up one day and want to just start doing that. You feel me? Like, I told the detective, I was like, if I was like that, I said, don't you think that shit, I wouldn't go 3.5 hours somewhere to go bring somebody somewhere, you know what I mean? To, meet somebody for the first time. A 3.5 hour trip just to go pick up somebody, you know what I'm saying? And to what? When I could do that and not have to travel, you know what I'm saying?
So do you think that ignorance of her age is a valid legal defense? Do you believe that?
I'm just telling you what my story is. I'm not like...
It's not much of a story.
More like wise. I'm just being honest. Like, I already had the whole blowout conversation with the cops for like an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they never charged me with one like that because I'm not like that. I have nothing like that in my records.
So you never asked her for ID? Nothing? You just kind of took her.
I did ask her for ID. I asked her how old she was. She said she was 18.
And did you
ask asking for an ID?
Did she show you an ID?
No, she said that her mother had she was out of the country, that her mother ended up taking the ID. She had no things. Her mom was being
and you believe that, and you're like that.
I mean, people I've met in real life have had some shit happen like that. Yes, you know what I'm saying. It's not like
I don't know anyone who's had that happen.
I've had people come over here that I've known that was illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying, and like was over here that was not supposed to be over here, like because of their family, they got on a boat and shit. Like it does happen.
Like, so you think she was an illegal immigrant?
She said that her mom had all her birth certificate and all that, and that she wasn't trying to give her nothing. Because
don't you think my mom has my birth certificate? Don't you think that's a sign?
Well, I wasn't saying like a red flag on that until I'm saying the whole situation that happened. Like I didn't know.
I don't know what you're saying. You keep saying know what I'm saying. No, I don't at all.
Well, I can't further express. Like I said, I don't like when I got there. Like I said, I asked her. I was like, all right, so like, do you want to even go or whatever? And she's like, no, I do. Like, my friend was even with me, and he even was like, bro, like, you couldn't even tell. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know.
You couldn't even tell? She's 14.
No.
She looks like a fucking child.
I
look at her. She looks like a fucking child. I'm telling you, I'm looking at her. She's a child.
All right. Well, maybe the bad pictures. Hold on a second.
What do we got here?
Yo, man. All y'all niggas eat. I'm sure I'll violate every single last one of y'all bitch ass niggas, man. You suck my dick, pussy.
Well, I'm not a 14-year-old girl.
I'll violate you, bitch. I'll hurt you. Understand that? Stop talking to my man, bro. I'll hurt you.
Who are you?
Come see me, bitch. Come to Troy and find out, bitch. Suck my dick.
Are you MC second degree or no?
Fuck you and your podcast, nigga.
It's a live show, actually.
Suck my dick, bitch. Everybody on this shit can suck my dick. How about you come see me, bitch?
I'm not a 14-year-old girl. So
I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. I'll beat you up, pussy.
But why do you hang out with 14-year-old girls too?
No, I don't, bitch. Eat my dick.
Who are you? Who are you, sir? Kind sir, who are you?
Find me. Come see me.
How am I supposed to come see you if you don't tell me who you are?
Troy, come see me,
I'm not driving 3 hours to Troy. I'm not.
Yo, guess what? Suck my dick.
That's very creative, sir. So who are you? I mean,
you're like 30 years old doing a podcast.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I'm actually 40, but thank you for saying 30. Yeah, I said I was 30.
40 years old with a podcast that's failing. Shut the fuck up, you bum ass bitch. Come get some money. I can show you more money that you've seen in a year.
Did you guys? Well, is it $37?
Bro, you're 40 with a podcast. Give up already, bro.
That's what MC Extra Crispy's got a whopping $37.
You fucking bozo. Look at you. Look at you. It's 10 o'clock, bro. Go to bed, you old ass bitch.
Okay. So this
yo, bro,
Raptor
shut up.
Redemption's going
Yo,
great.
bro, shut up. Just understand this. Niggas will hurt you, bro. Stop.
Yo, you're the one you're hanging out with a pedophile, bro.
Eat my dick, bitch.
I ain't the one hanging out with a pedophile, dude.
Never am I a pedophile, bro.
Yeah, you are. You went out with a dude. We got.
Bro, I never went out with nobody, bro.
You went out with a 14-year-old runaway.
You guys took shit off the web.
And your excuse was she was tall, and her mom said her had a birth certificate.
You took shit off my Facebook when I didn't even have no understandings of what the fuck was going on. So you're just broadcasting things that you stripped off because at the time I didn't know the whole situation that was going on. I didn't know.
So you didn't know. You didn't know she was a minor.
I didn't because I met her off an adult website.
Oh yeah, kids can't use those at all. Right.
People fucking lie, and that's why it's called trickery because she obviously fucking.
It's actually not called trickery. That's not an actual legal term. There's no legal term called trickery.
Yo, bro, hold up. Give me a second. Where's the spot I can pull up and come see you real quick, bro? I'm gonna hurt you.
Where is it?
I live. Beat you the fuck up. Send me an address right now, nigga.
I live in Lewiston, Maine. I can give you the address if you'd like. I live in the third floor of an apartment.
Hold up.
Lewiston, Maine. Yep. Oh yeah.
What is it?
I live in Lewiston, Maine. My name is Brett.
You lied about the fucking situation about being on the phone, faggot.
I did. I tricked you. That was trickery. What I did with you. That was
Where you live at?
Where
you live at? Where can I come see you at? I want to hurt you.
I'll give you the address off the air. I'll send it to him afterwards. But my name is Brett, B-R-E-T.
I don't give a fuck about your name, bro.
Yeah, it's 130. Okay, you want my address? My address is 130 Blake Street.
I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of you. That's what's gonna come happen. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I just gave you the
address. You're gonna hop on your podcast with a fucked up face.
You better put your makeup on, kid.
Like I said, bro, you're 40 years old. Give up, bro. You're fucking on a podcast.
You're talking about my face?
Doing nothing.
Have you seen MC Extra Crispy's face? I mean, maybe don't throw stones.
You've been live for almost 2 hours and you got no viewers.
Maybe don't throw stones if your house literally burnt down.
Wait, how old are you again? You said you're 40?
I'm 40, sir.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so did you get the address 130 Blake Street, apartment 3, Lewiston, Maine? Did you get that?
This thing had he got next.
Wait, you said what?
Did you get the address? I gave you the address.
Say it again. I say it again, stupid.
Okay. 130 Blake Street, apartment 3.
130 Blake Street.
Apartment 3. Lewiston, Maine. And my name is.
I didn't ask. I don't care for all the other.
Okay, well you can call me Brett Caloran. But
fuck you, fuck your podcast. Like I said, bro, you're 40 years old with a film podcast. I got nothing else going on. You're broke, nigga.
I mean, I'm not the one hanging out with the pedophile burn victim, but that's just me. Go ahead. So I apologize. Go ahead.
I'll smack you with some money, bro. I'll fucking donate you broke bitch.
Is it going to be the $37?
I already told to the cops. You hear me? So let me tell you something. So when they don't fingerprint me or arraign me or any of that, so obviously there's no charges being brought up. Gee, I wonder why. So anyway, this is why I called even shit, bro. Niggas trying to get clout off my name because of my scars due to the fact that I got burned as a child. Y'all think that shit's funny, bro. But y'all don't even know what the fuck. Nor my past. It's just crazy. And I cleared my name, and before I even unmuted the situation, you brought me to this fucking thing.
Troy is where they're from. Troy, New York.
You know what I'm saying? It's at the end of the day, you guys don't have to give a fuck. You know what I mean? We all got our own situation going on. We don't. But you just trying to make a name off of me because of a whole image. And you know what I mean? People, you know what I mean, that failed. And, bro, I'm a real ass dude at the end of the day, my nigga. But you don't even understand who I be around. You don't even know me, never met me. You don't even can.
Hopefully whoever it is has a can of gas nearby.
Don't even know. You feel me? No charges were ever brought up because I ain't like that. You feel me? I raised my brothers, bro. My mom was an addict of drugs and all that. I would never fucking do that. So for you ever know, you gotta know your whole background. Because somebody that just, you feel me? Somebody that just started doing shit like that, bro. Don't just wake up and start doing shit like that, bro. I would fucking murder somebody like that, bro. People like that do deserve to get fucking hung. So before
who did you vote for president? Who did you vote for? Can I guess who you voted for president?
I didn't even vote. Because I don't expect that this world is the free.
You voted for Bernie. You voted for Bernie, didn't you? You voted for Bernie
in the United States of America.
Bernie Sanders, didn't you?
Listen, bro, you look like the motherfucking Porky Pig, bro. Stop fucking.
You're missing the punchlines, dude.
Take your top off. Let me see your bald shit and stop playing, bro. Because
like I said, you look like a pot roast that got left in the oven for too long. What you talking about?
My knees are bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of things are bad. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. At the end of the day, if you want to correct something, make sure you're correcting what the fuck you know is facts. Because you don't know facts. You never met me.
I don't have a
You're
fact.
just assuming of what you see and what you've heard. That's it. You don't know facts because if you did, you'd have a mugshot and fingerprints about what the fuck if I was really charged or something.
Feel the burn, baby. Feel the burn. Totally.
At the end of the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? I came on your show. You got the clout. I respected you enough to get here and you slander my name for shit that's not even true.
Yeah, but you brought
I'm dealing with shit every
gay
day
guy
because of the situation that you
brought
put
the
up
gay
on
guy
the web
with
about
you, though.
me.
Why'd you have to
You
bring
know
the
what I'm
gay
saying?
guy?
Huh?
Why'd you have to bring that gay guy on?
He's not gay though.
Oh, he's gay. Okay,
No,
that guy's not gay.
No.
Come on, dude.
You know
Come on.
I know nobody.
I know you know a flamer when you see one. You know,
Bro, he's far from. I don't hang out with flamers, man. I don't hang out with flamers.
You hang out with flames.
Yeah, well, yeah, I used to.
Yeah,
and I was 3.5 when I got burned,
flames,
asshole.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, anyway, we'll take this into consideration.
Like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I mean, I know you guys don't know me. I know the stories, the whole situation. I get it. You feel me? I understand that. But if you know the whole background of when it really actually started, if you don't believe me, you call the Massachusetts detectives yourself. They'll tell you. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to let you know, like, I live a different lifestyle than you obviously do. You know what I'm saying? You have maybe more acknowledge of certain things, and I do, like, respect certain things. I've watched a couple of your shows on the web and shit, you know what I mean? Look into your things. Some of them were funny. I respect that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, I don't deserve to be flamed like that. I've already had enough life. And yes, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, but when I watched that, you know what turned me off about you more than anything was that video with the cop. Like that made me not feel sorry for you. Like normally I'd be inclined to feel sorry.
The only reason on my topic, he followed me for 5 miles after he already pulled me over. He literally followed me, turned his lights on, had me pull over again, didn't get out the car. That's why my girlfriend started even video doing
You literally told me that you're going high speed. You were just in jail for a high speed chase. I could tell you're an asshole.
That was because the police in my city where I'm from, because it's the high crime rate and people get judged.
Yeah,
he literally broke my orbital bone in my eye.
Yeah, so it's the cop's fault, right?
You know what I'm saying? He did. I didn't do nothing. He came to my house at 6:30.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Yeah, nothing. You were completely innocent, of course. Totally.
Honestly, I told him because it's 6:30 in the morning and I was already going to work because I work for a moving company. At the end of the day, I told him, I was like, listen, at the end of the day, bro, I said, I didn't do nothing wrong and you probably got the wrong house. And he went to grab me. And that's what, you know what I mean? I didn't do nothing. I've been working. You know what I'm saying? And for you to, I've already had bad runs-ins with cops as a kid. I've seen my ex-girlfriend's, dad got killed by a cop. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm sure he was completely innocent.
He was actually fixing his daughter's bike. He was on the way to go get a tool to go get the fucking.
Don't you hate when that happens when you're just minding your own business, fishing, and the cops just kill you for no reason?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that. It was more to it. But he literally had a wrench to go get the bicycle chain wheels off for his daughter.
Yeah, and then the cops just shot him for fun. Totally.
I mean, you can think what you want. I said you come from a different place, but I'm just being honest with you. And like I said, you don't have to fucking, respect that or not. But there's no reason for me to lie. I'm not getting nowhere lying.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take that into consideration, and you have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Take it down. I'm convinced. I'm sweating.
I mean, let's take a vote in the let's take a vote in the comments right now for Ratchet Redemption. Vote 1 if you think that we should remove the blog about him. Vote 2 if you think we should keep it up. Let's vote right now. Vote 1 to remove it if he has successfully redeemed himself. Vote 2 if you think that we should take it down. Go ahead. Let's see what the votes say. How are they coming in here? Okay. You got hot with him. Somebody said, what the hell? I did. I mean, I feel like I kept my cool. It's like, to me, it's like the friend there killed any opportunity. Hold on 1 second. Be right back. You're in charge. Play that video, Deb, real quick. Well, I go do something real quick. So I got the kids right now. I got a situation with the kid. Be right back.
What video?
Whatever. Just be right back. Hold on.
Okay. All right. I'll play the week in Turtleboy. Hold on, guys. I gotta find it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, is there a sound to this? I don't hear any sound.
What, really?
Okay. So you can take it down. Okay. So back to this. So he has failed at Ratchet Redemption. So in the meantime, guys, I'm going to play here a video. I'm going to play the audio from the video of the call with him. So let me play this so you guys can. So I did fool him. I did pull some what he calls trickery. And so I'm going to real quick. I like him, but Jesus, his friend sounds like a piece of trash. I mean, what did you like about MCX Crispy? Seriously. Like to me, it's like he just is. I mean, you could tell like he's just a criminal. Like he goes around, he just got out of freaking jail. You know what I mean? So let me play.
Feel me?
Yeah, feel me. All right, let me play.
Like I gotta say, I've never heard another guy come in and go so hard to defend another guy who's not his boyfriend. I'm just saying. Observation.
You just gave me a number?
No.
You did?
Who's this?
Can you hear this audio?
It's a little low.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to get a hold of somebody.
Can you turn it up?
The website gave me this number. I'm trying to.
What website?
Turtle.
What?
Turtleboy or some shit.
Who gave you this number?
It's fucking. Hold on a second.
So I'm so confused at this point. I'm just getting a random call.
You sounded so deep that it was like for a second. I'm like, is that you?
He called. I'm trying to pretend it's not me.
Phone, bro, I'll screenshot this shit.
He called. This is at 12:30 at night. He calls me.
Yeah, it was almost 1.
Shit's crazy, but I don't know if you know him.
Wow, what do you do?
He's fucking. He just does. I don't know what he does, bro. He does his website shit. I don't know. He's just being an asshole. I'm trying to clear my name.
That
never even happened.
So I have no idea who I'm talking to.
I'm about to I told the lawyer, I don't want to do that, bro. Like that's not what I want to do. I'm trying to be simple with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you? I can pass this along.
Pass it to who?
I can try to help you out.
Well, how are you gonna help me out if you don't even know who it is?
I know. Everybody knows Turtleboy.
I thought you didn't know who he was.
Everybody knows who he is.
Oh, dude, why are you playing, bro?
He's a fucking website, man. It's a popular website.
I thought you just didn't know what it was.
I never said that. I just don't know why you're calling me.
No, because he gave me your number, bro.
Turtleboy gave you this number?
Yeah. Whoever was on the website that he was just talking to gave this number to call them, and they said a funny comment before the number. My name is Uncle Touchy. That's what he said. That's what your number supposedly is.
Uncle Touchy?
Yo, send me a screenshot of what you got.
Yeah, bro. You think I was bullshit? Like, it's a weird shit, bro. I know. Damn.
I still have no idea what he's talking about.
There's a lot going on.
I'm trying to put the pieces together here. I'm like,
what area code is this? 838?
I'm like, who gave? Yeah. I read a lot of blogs, and I'm like, if I had a top 10 people in my head.
Yeah, I'm not calling you on no disrespect. My man's want that shit off the web because it's not true.
Is that the guy who just told me to suck his dick?
I'm just trying to.
That's what I'm saying. He's in the background at 1 a.m. Sus.
I just don't get how you got my number.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm about to screenshot it to you. I wouldn't lie to you, bro. I'm not trying to disrespect you at 12 something in the morning, bro. You about to screenshot it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that to you. You're working on setting it up right now to screenshot. I wouldn't do that.
Because I know he changed. Because I get calls for him all the time. Because this apparently used to be his phone number. He changed his phone number.
Oh, so he gives people this number?
I don't know if he does it or somebody does it.
He doesn't understand what I'm saying. He thinks he messaged a page called Uncle Touchyboy Sports.
Dude, I laughed so hard.
What would you do if it was you? You would do the same thing, right?
I said, yeah, I suppose. What the hell is Touchyboy Sports?
That's what I'm saying. That's the number he gave me.
So now I got the screenshot. I'm like, what the hell is Touchyboy?
That's like a parody page or something. You thought you were reaching Turtleboy by going to Touchyboy?
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck is he saying? Like,
why don't you just message the Turtleboy page? You got a page.
I thought that was the one, to be honest. He's got like 1 million of them.
You think he's gonna call his page Touchyboy? Come on, man.
Dude, that's him though, ain't it? Is that him in it?
Well, they're using his picture.
That's
like, wow, so
they got my...
I'm saying, yeah, bro, this shit probably not no real. This is some...
Still doesn't
Yeah,
get
this
it.
is somebody.
Some funny shit that he doing.
No, this is like.
This
is somebody fucking with him. That's what this is. They're fucking with you and they're fucking with him. That's what this is.
Hey, they got my name all over Google on shit, bro. That was not even true. Like, I was never convicted of nothing, bro. Like,
which one?
it's literally like.
I still don't know who I'm talking to. I still have no idea.
Calling me out of my name, bro. We slandering my name all over. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just went to jail. I got stabbed up for shit that wasn't even true.
Oh,
bro,
snap.
He got stabbed up.
I'm trying to get a hold of this man. I don't know if you know him personally or whatever, but I'm just trying to talk to him.
But
and be
I
like,
get
hey,
these
please
calls.
take this shit the fuck
I
on,
get
bro,
these
'cause
calls.
I got stabbed in my back and my knee, bro. Like, I had that surgery.
My knee.
I get these calls all the time because, like I said, I guess his number used to belong to him. So just message the page, Turtleboy. It's like just search for like Turtleboy.
Boy isn't the actual guy that's making the funny things. No, he's using the website to make the funny things.
Yeah, so just go to the Turtleboy Daily News page.
Touchyboy.
And just message that page because that's how to reach him.
It's got Turtleboy. Then it's got a musician / band. It's got Turtleboy Community.
No, search Turtleboy Daily News is the page they use.
Yeah, I got screenshots of the ones I got. But this is the only one's popping up.
So he can't find Turtleboy.
Well, I'll help you out as much as I can.
He started with
bro,
Touchyboy for some reason.
It's bothering me, bro. Like, I just came home off of bail, bro. I'm all fucked up.
He just came off
And,
of
like,
bail.
All my people,
What's my
bro,
number?
like,
My name is Uncle Touchy.
Bro, like everything, bro. People gotta understand people make dumb mistakes, obviously. But obviously, one thing is I'm a man at the end of the day, and I stand up and protect for what something that I didn't do. And this was one of those things, and this motherfucker's been playing with me, bro. Like I said, I was never convicted with none of these shits. None of that, bro, and it was never even like that. He was trying to make it slander my name all over the fucking world, bro, for shit that's not even true.
All right.
And he's being a scumbag about it, bro. I'm trying to sit here and have a conversation with this man. It's like, you're ruining somebody's life, and you're ruining, especially mine, bro, and I had nothing to do with what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Ruining my shit, slandering me, bro.
All right.
And it's already bad. Like, I've already had to live and deal with this shit
Yo,
all over already.
I'll send you the right link to his page.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, brother.
I mean, he left the conversation. Not only did he have no idea he was talking to me, like, just think of this thought process. Okay, so just to review what happened here. Blog is over a year old. Same girl that ran away with him goes missing again. I get alerted to it. I post the blog in the comments. He obviously sees that because for some reason he's still following this girl. And he sees it and he's like, I'm going to reach out to Turtleboy. I'd never seen this blog before, but now I'm going to get it fixed. So he's like, let me search for Turtleboy on Facebook. He searches Turtleboy. What comes up first? Touchyboy Sports. So he's like, that must be him. So, because and what makes him think it's Turtleboy? Well, it's got my picture on it on the profile picture. So he messages Touchyboy Sports. And Touchyboy Sports goes, I'm Uncle Touchy. And he gives him my phone number. And so then I get a call. That way you just heard there. I have no fucking clue I'm talking to. And I hang up and I still don't know what's going on. Now I hung up and I'm like, I have no fucking clue as. And then I got a message 10 minutes later from Ma Edwards, who says to me, I just got a message in my inbox. So he messages the wrong page again. He messages the Turtleboy community page, which is a fan run account. She tells him that. And he still has a conversation with her, like, yo, can you take this down? And then finally, he finds me. She directs him to Clarence Woods Emerson. And then we start having a conversation. And he's like, yo, I want this down. So I'm like, come on the show if you want. He still had he didn't know he was talking to me on that phone call till tonight. That was the night he found out that he was talking to me on that phone call. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a day in the life of Turtleboy that you heard right here. Is that not the funniest thing, Deb? That was a fucking riot, dude. Fucking riot.
That was a good guess, though. Ratchet Redemption, not really, but it was a good phone call. That was
content. Yeah, that is I mean, the whole story with that is, I'm going to do a blog on it. The whole story is freaking hilarious. And by the way, we got here Cash App from 7 Pounder, sends us 10, and he says, for Donnie D, you owe money. Pay him. Who's Donnie D? It doesn't matter, but because you send a message here, I read it out, and that's what it is. So thank you very much, 7 Pounder, for the dope little thing there. So if anybody else wants to send a dono or whatever, the link is above. You can send whatever amount of money you want, and I will read it off. MC Selfro, stop it. Okay. Touchy Boys. I laughed. I didn't even know that page existed until this guy. That's the first page he found when he searched for Turtleboy.
That's what like he had to have misspelled it something horrible. I've never seen that, and I search me all the time.
Touchyboy Sports. Oh my goodness.
My name's Uncle Touchy just kills me.
My name is Uncle Touchy, and he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that must be you.
Hello, is this Uncle Touchy?
I'm not being fucked with. So thanks a lot, Keegan. Thanks for the content, Chris Keegan. You gave us some good content there, my friend.
Oh,
yikes. Okay.
There haven't even been any posts on that page in a year.
The guy, I mean, he might have honestly. He went with a fucking 14. He might be the dumbest person I've ever spoken to. He went with a fucking 14-year-old, and his excuse was, I didn't know she was 14 because there was an 18+ website. Even though she told me she's tall. So she's wicked tall, bro.
Her face, she's like a baby face. Like,
got a baby face, I know. And he's like, yo, wait, I got ID. She told me she was 18. Oh. But then her mom.
ID. No, she said. Oh, okay. Well,
her mom had whatever. And it's like, I felt bad for her.
Overseas and took her ID. Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds legit.
So why does her mom have that if she's an adult?
Right.
Yeah, so that her story checks out. Her story fucking checks out.
Yeah, and I didn't touch her leg. That wasn't me. I didn't kiss her that way or at all. And, no big deal. It's cool. We just chilled. Should have asked him about the other girl.
Bullshit, by the way, with that. We just kissed a little.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. Okay. Imagine what such a loser that Stacey Bynes. Oh, did she dump him? Did Stacey Bynes did Stacey Bynes get rid of Keegan? That's too bad.
Oh, man.
Who sent the town pump? Sent him packing? What's the town? The drunk town pump? That's interesting. Okay. So we ran out of time here. We didn't get to some of the other stories I had on tap for the night. That's too bad, but I think that was pretty entertaining. 2 hours show we had here. I did like on Turtle Club the other night. Some people had some ideas, and I'm really starting to brainstorm here about getting a couple people have contacted me about doing an investment in there. And like, I've thought about this long and hard last couple of days, Deb. I love the idea of like a professionally done Turtleboy documentary, because it's
doing that for a while. I'd be down with that, like all day.
It would need to be like a multi-part one, just about the whole history of Turtleboy. It's fascinating.
Well, Netflix going like a mini series. I'm sure
it has to be done right, which will require money, obviously. But I think if done right and shared to the right platforms, it could really start help. You know what I mean? Building the brand. I'm serious about in the next calendar year, really taking Turtleboy to the next level, like having a team of bloggers, real good writers who are invested in this and want to make a name for themselves and do well and really believe in the platform and the blog. And I do feel like in the last year or so, like, so when I used to look for bloggers, right? And people would send in their submissions. People like Shannon Mary sent in blogs and people like that. Yeah. And they would send their blog ideas. And it was all just people trying to like be edgy and be like Turtleboy and be like, so this.
Like the labels, they weren't going to be identified. They wanted to hide.
Well, and I'm talking about the things that they would send in. They would send in stories like Shannon Mary's was like, Yarmouth Beefalope does. And they just tried to be me. But you know what I mean? They would come up with the names. Yeah. And make fun of people, and it's just like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Did Brett call me at 1 a.m? I had like a missed call the other night too, but I just didn't answer it.
I heard through the grapevine that they spent the other night's show. And Andrew tried to call you and Ernie and Lauren De Laguna all night.
Oh, did they get it? Did they reach anyone?
I don't think so, because probably it was like late at night, but that was productive. So I'm glad you wisely.
sounds like they really want attention. So it sounds like things are going great over at Brett Industries. So good for him. I'm happy to hear that things are going well. Kurt Casanova, thank you, Betty, for the dono. I appreciate that. I believe Kurt is the father of one of the children who was exploited by that Yarmouth yogurt Yankee. So I am going to make an announcement. I'm going to do this a formal way. So I guess what I was getting at here is like, I feel like in the last year or so, or 2 years, the content on the blog has gotten away from let's make fun of everyone. Let's be, you know what I mean? Like, let's find some woman, like, let's go in the courthouse records and find somebody that was arrested for something hilarious and mock them. That's kind of what we used to do. Like, I've gotten away from that. I feel like the content around here has got a lot better. And so I feel like the person that reads Turtleboy and would want to be a blogger will write in that vein too. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for people who will be like, oh yeah, like, let's try to be like funny, like Aidan. Like, I can't read those anymore. I can't do it. I want people who are serious writers who want to get to a lot of the stories that, quite frankly, they don't have time to, or will come up with topics of their own. That's a big thing. It's like, if you message me and like, so what should I write about? I'm immediately going to be like, all set with you. Don't want you. If you're the type of person who needs me to fucking hand you a story, then I don't want you. Like, I want people that are hungry, that want to write that, because that's what I did to start this. There were things out there I saw going on that I wanted to write about. And so I wrote about them. That's the whole purpose of the blog. If you come here expecting me to feed you stories, then immediately you're disqualified because you're not a go-getter. You're not the kind of person to go out there and just find your own content. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for go-getters, people who want to write and have their writing put out there. I do think a prerequisite for this is you should not be anonymous. I do. Do you agree, Deb?
I do. Yeah. No, at this point, you can't be.
Yeah, like no more of the, South Shore Turtle. Like, you need to put your name on it, period. And you need to, like, because that's, if I want this blog to be taken seriously, that's the way it's got to be. It's just the way it's got to be. You got to be able to put your name on it, and you got to stand by it. And so I understand that will make it harder to find bloggers because not everybody wants to become a target of, whatever the fucking random YouTubers and talk. It's like you have to have a thick skin. You have to go into this understanding, like, it doesn't matter if some loser like Brett Killeran or Kate Peter talks about you on their YouTube stream. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
gonna happen, yeah.
Because it will happen, and you just have to understand it doesn't matter. Like Lauren De Laguna, that's what I like about her is she just doesn't care. Like, I need people like that. That just like I don't care about that. Now I understand that this might also attract the people that don't care about stuff like that, don't care about a lot of other things. So it's a really tough balance. I'm not gonna lie. I don't expect to find somebody easily doing this. But I am looking for people who are want to work on their craft. Younger the better, in my opinion, just because I want people who are hungry. If you're a 45-year-old guy or whatever, or a woman, you probably already have your career. You know what I mean? Like, you're not. I want people who are looking to make this their life, essentially. It's like they want to work and write stories on the internet and create content. That's what I'm looking for here at Turtleboy. I don't want to create a Barstool. I want to create something better than them. I'll never be as lucrative as them, obviously, but I do. To me, the money's not the only thing in the world. I think what we do here is better than what Barstool. I think what we do here is better than what anybody does, quite frankly. I don't give a shit. I don't care. This so-and-so makes more money. So-and-so has more viewers. I don't care. I think I stand by the content that we create here is unique and no one else is doing it. Like, that's the beauty of Turtleboys. Nobody else is doing what we're doing. So Sailboat Wolf says, need a style guide to send to potential bloggers so you maintain consistency. That's a good point too, right? There has to be a theme to the blog. Like, I can't have you coming on here and writing like, I want Medicare for all. Like, we can't have you coming on here just spewing far left
It needs
opinions.
to be objective. You have to be writing.
Well, no, you don't at all. Actually, because you need to be opinionated, and you need to like, for instance, I can't have somebody coming on here and saying that, like, we need gun control and we need stuff like that. That's not going to jive well with my audience. See what I'm saying here?
Right. Yeah.
I cannot have that. I cannot start having bloggers and like pissing my audience off. I can't do that. So you should be conservative, right? You should be interested in exposing corruption, stuff like that. And you need to get it. I don't know. So like, I can't tell you. I guess they're saying is like, you need to come up with a style. I get it. And there need to be some parameters involved in that, but I also want to see creativity, if you will. I just want to see what you got. So yeah. Anybody else have any other comments? I guess somebody who's retired would be good. But again, I need people who, and the balance of this, it's like, so if I were to do this, right? If it's part-time, then you're not going to make that much content, right? So in order to do it full-time, you're going to want full-time compensation for that. And that's where the investment would come in, right? That's what I would ultimately use this to pay for. Because if I have a bunch of bloggers, then all of a sudden we get a lot more views, right? We have a lot more content that starts spreading all over the place. That would be the investment of this. So I'm definitely very interested in growing the brand, because I'm a one. I mean, I definitely have help. Obviously, Deb helps me, and I have people that help with the YouTube and stuff like that, and various community pages, and so stuff like that. But if I want to take this to the next level, it needs to be a job, if you will. Under 40, independently wealthy, and enjoy getting sued.
We have the job for you.
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough sell. I'm not going to lie. It is a tough sell. I need to find out where Levitt lives, and I want to confront him. I want to pull that start at whatever, Yeah, it's like obviously it's better than Barstool. Barstool's for children. It's for 25-year-olds. It's not for our crowd. Like, I have no desire to appeal to that crowd. And I also, I don't know. I feel like I would say the most similar I am is to Howie Carr. I think that's kind of the most similar, is that what I would do what Howie Carr did for years, in that I do investigative journalism on, corruption in the state of Massachusetts and New England and whatnot. Right. And I do things that the other media is not doing. I get that. I do think that at this point, I think Howie, I bet you if I ask him, I bet you that he doesn't, like, his audience just wants pro-Trump shit all the time. And unfortunately, when you build up an audience like that, you have to give them what they want. And because when you think about it, like, Howie went after for years the corrupt government officials, drinking at the trough, whatever. Have you ever heard him criticize Donald Trump? I mean, you probably don't read him much, Deb, but I've never heard him do that, because he can't. He can't do it because his audience will turn on him if he does that. See what I'm saying? And so I think that's a situation you get in here. And that's what I'm going to be doing at this point. His audience is older. That's true. But we need a new Howie. Like, Howie's not going to do this forever. There needs to be a new Howie. Why not me? Why not? And it's like, I can do what Howie does. It's like, we basically do that. Him and I talk regularly. So, okay. Anybody else have any other questions? Coding. I mean, I got that part covered. We're good with that. Oh, the Indians won. Nice to see. Great. They're called the Indians. Zappy is going to beat the Browns tomorrow. What if Mac Jones plays, man? Mac Jones is not on the injured list. He's flying with the team. I highly doubt they're doing that. They're not going to address him. Yeah, I mean, the Cooner shit is just, I can't even listen to Cooner. It's like, exactly. It's just so... That's the downfall. One of the many downsides of Donald Trump is when you think, like, yeah, Trump has a lot of faults, man. There's a lot of things you can go after him for. Like, he employed, like, he became the swamp. There's a lot of fucking people in his, like, he brought his whole fucking family in. All these retards. Like Jared Kushner. Jared fucking Kushner was running our fucking country. People like that. And they can't call him out for that. They can't call him out for the fact that there's no fucking wall. There's never that was his big thing. I'm going to build a wall. There's no fucking wall. That is the kind of thing that, like, the Howies of the world used to call out politicians for. But they can't do it now because Trump has, let's be honest, he's created a cult in the right. And you can't criticize him. If you do, just like, they fucking turn on you. Like, it's crazy, And that's the Jeff Cooner crowd. You turn that and you're just like, yeah, like their whole clientele is retarded. Like you're just counting on like retarded 60-year-old biker boomers who are just blindly here for you say good things about Trump. And then I got your back. You say anything negative, oh, you libtard. I don't want to be that guy. You know, I'll never be that guy. Yeah, he promised a lot of things. It's like a lot. Yeah. Anybody else? That's why I like Gerry. I think Gerry Callahan's the best. I don't care what people say about Gerry. What people like about Gerry is that he's I don't know if you guys listen to Gerry when I'm not on there or when I was on there or whatever. But what people like about Gerry is that, yes, he's very old man, conservative kind of thing, yelling at the cloud kind of guy, but he's friendly. That goes a long way, I think. Like he can have these liberals on his show and he's very friendly with them. And he is like, it's just like he does it all in like a laughing matter. Like he's fully 1,000% conservative to the end of the earth. But he's lighthearted. He can get along with anyone, and that's why people like him. Is he's not that serious all the time, if that makes sense. I don't know. Don't tell me Notre Dame fucking lost. Did Notre Dame really fucking lose? Is that what Lance give me an update?
Lance is like, I haven't seen Lance in a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen Lance. Where'd he go? Yeah, DeSantis, absolutely. How could anyone support Trump anymore? Well, the answer to that's simple, Teresa. If he is the candidate, then if the left puts up Joe Biden, then what are we supposed to do? Like, how are we, you know what I mean? Like, you pay Pete Buttigieg or somebody like Kamala Harris. Like, what are we? They fucking lost. They fucking lost Stanford. You fucking believable. Unbelievable. Okay. Anyway, I've been telling. Well, I don't read all the comments. So, who's Jay
Shepard? He used to be on. Like he was talking radio. He was awesome.
I don't know.
He's been off for a while. It was like a decade ago. He was on at least, probably more.
Yeah. So, by the way, guys, reminder: go like the Turtleboy Rumble and Locals account. Subscribe to those. We are not streaming on there yet. I have a meeting with Locals, my Locals guy. I'm actually talking with the CEO of Locals. So Locals is trying to help promote me. And they kind of want me to, and I think it's great. We could have a nice partnership with them. There are some things we have to work out. There's also with Rumble. I told them some of my concerns is the live chat on Rumble is not user friendly. Like you want to be able to watch the show and read the comments at the same time. I think that's very important, especially on a mobile device. You can't do that currently on Rumble. And if they want to be the YouTube competitor, they need to be able to have a product that is equally as good as YouTube, right? Because it's cool if you're the non-censorship platform, but if your product isn't as user friendly, people aren't going to use you. Like that has to be the number one thing, and then make sure you don't kick anyone off. You see what I'm saying? Like ultimately, yeah, YouTube. I mean, they haven't kicked me off yet. Eventually, I want to leave YouTube, but I need to. If I want to go to another platform, it needs to be as good as YouTube. See what I'm saying? Or else, what's the point?
Yeah, everything has to be in order first, or it's going to be like a shit show.
Exactly. It's Heavy D time. First of all, his wife is fucking gorgeous, and she's awesome. What a great first lady she would be. It is Heavy D time. You're absolutely right about that. So hopefully he just fucking smokes Charlie Crist in this upcoming election, and we will see if that builds the momentum. Rumble is hard to watch, exactly. Yeah. So right now it says on Locals that you have to pay. You don't have to do that. You can just follow the page, create an account, follow on there, and we're working on that. Okay. Anybody else have any other questions they want to ask me? Paul Ryan said his pick for own VP. I did see that. He came up with his list for his top three. He said DeSantis, Glenn Youngkin, and Tim Scott. I like the first two. I mean, it's nothing because Tim Scott has done some rhino shit that I'm not really that much of a fan of. But I like Glenn Youngkin and I like Ron DeSantis. But I get where you're saying the Paul Ryan kiss of death. You kind of don't want to be associated with him. Bridget said, I like this comment. America First was here before Trump. They gave birth to him. I like that comment. Not the other way around. I like that comment a lot. It's the policies. Because that's the thing. If Trump dies tomorrow, what are you going to say? Nobody's just going to believe in America First anymore? Nobody's going to believe in MAGA after that? No. It's not about the man. It's about the message. Like, we can have the message without the man. And if you think that we can't, then you're in a cult. then you don't really believe in the message. You're just addicted to the cult of personality. That's all it is. Are we stuck with Maura Healey? Oh, you are 1,000% stuck with Maura Healey. And by the way, this is what's pissing Howie's fans off. So Howie endorsed in the primary Chris Doty over Jeff Deal. Jeff Deal is definitely the more conservative candidate. He's the Trump endorsed candidate. But guess what? Being endorsed by Donald Trump in Massachusetts is not a good thing. It's like a way to lose. Like, that seriously hurts your chances of winning. The only reason Charlie Baker was able to win is because he distanced himself from Donald Trump. I don't think he was a good governor, but that's how he won. Okay, you're not going to win. You're not going to beat the left if you come out and you're like, I'm endorsed by Donald Trump. You're going to be like, well, see you later then, because this is Trump's worst fucking state. So essentially, Howie, who still has influence, he endorsed Doty, which is weird because he's accepted over like when Deal ran against Warren in 2018, he took in $150,000 worth of advertising from Deal on his own channel. And he actually turned on Deal, and he's like, I'm not endorsing Deal because Deal would not debate Doty on his show. And he's like, Deal's going to lose. Like, Howie's extremely intelligent. And so he knows, like, you lost to Pocahontas by 30. You're going to get fucking smoked by Maura Healey. So I'm endorsing the other guy. And now all Howie's people are like, he's turning on him. He's a fucking libtard. And that's what I mean. It's just like, are you like, yes. So yes, Caribou, we are stuck with Mary. Like, not only is Maura Healey going to win, Maura Healey's going to fucking smoke him. Like, she's going to, it's not even going to be within 30 fucking points. So all these people talk about, oh, Jeff Deal has a shot. If you say that, you don't know anything about politics. You know nothing. Like, you're not a serious person. You're a joke. Doesn't mean we like Maura Healey. It's just a fucking fact. Period. Won't you still need to post clips on YouTube to reach new viewers? That's a good point. Britt, I like that. See,
that's a good idea. I think the ad space thing.
Yeah, really you're right. Why not use them? Why not use that to our advantage? We can. To send people to their competitor. Totally.
Yeah, we did the transition once before, man. Like, we've been through this. Like,
yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it again. Not a problem. Like, we literally built our YouTube from scratch. We'll do this too. Oh, you just saw that? We're still trying to figure out what the fuck that was, but yeah. Yeah, like Balani says, it's going to be something like that. It's going to be something like 2-1. Like, it's not going to be remotely close. I just saw. I know that's one. I worked with Jeff Deal and Whitman at a personal trainer, and by the convos we had, the dude, I don't know if he must know he has zero chance too. He just looks like a plastic doll. You're like, is this guy a real person? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's such a pussy too. When I heard him debating Elizabeth fucking Warren, there's nobody easier to debate than her. Like, you have so much shit about you can just spring up. He's like, I don't want to go low. Why the fuck don't you want to go low? It's fucking Pocahontas. You have to go low with her. Stop it. If you're going to lose, go down swinging. I just lost total respect for him when he ran against her. I'm like, this guy's a fucking pussy, man. I don't want to vote for this fucking pussy. That's what I think he is. A big fucking fat pussy. All right, anyway. He's a glutton for punishment. Yeah, I mean, so this is his job now. I'm the guy that runs and gets my ass kicked by the left. Give me money. Right. Okay, sure. Right. Oi. Yeah, of course she is, but we're already buried in the trans nonsense. We choose to live here. It is what it is. YouTube used their content creators for all these years. Exactly. I mean, they're going to regret this. Go woke, get broke. But again, It's not going to work unless there is a viable alternative that works as well as YouTube works.
Right.
But I am happy to hear when I'm talking to my locals rep that they are very responsive to this. They get it. And that's one thing I liked about them is that they get it. They seem to understand, yeah, you're right. And they seem very interested in criticism because they want to make their product better. Okay. Anybody else have any other questions they want to ask me before we call it a night?
Any more donos?
Let me check. Oh, we do. We have one from MC Extra Crispy, actually. I'm going to bring it up. Got a dono here from MC Extra Crispy writes, sends $50 and says, Touchyboy Sports, you're my favorite genre on Pornhub. Thank you, MC Extra Crispy.
I'm just going to call you Touchy now.
Touchyboy Sports. I'm Uncle Touchy to you.
Hi, Uncle Touchy. Hi, kids. This is Uncle Touchy. Sit on his lap.
Uncle Touchy. Uncle Touchy. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I did see there's a movie about Uncle Emmett Till coming out. I mean, yeah. Uncle Till, no. Emmett Till, yeah. I mean, I find that stuff fascinating. I just hate what it's being turned into. I hate the comparisons to Emmett Till and stuff like that today. The Emmett Till thing is a horrible story, and it should be told. It has been told, and it should continue to be told. My problem is that they're using that. I'm sure they'll use that to be like, racism's still alive today. Oh, for fuck off, you know. It's actually the exact opposite. You know, it kind of proves the exact opposite. Yikes. Yeah, see, KG brings up a good point there. It's like video hosting and streaming is incredibly expensive and technically difficult. YouTube has spent billions. You're absolutely right about it because it's owned by Google. You know, it's owned by Google. The CDC got them kicked off Twitter. Okay.
They said do a CDC request to see if they got you kicked off.
Oh, I see. That was kicked off way before anybody even knew what the CDC was, my dude. And that's the I don't care. It's like everything is a modern day Emmett Till. Like that's what I worry about this movie being used for. TV is primarily a blog. The show is just an extra, and locals want to help promote. Exactly. YouTube. That's a good point. It's like, and that's one thing I liked about locals is like they want to help. Like locals wants me, and like they're the ones that reached out to me. That's why I like them. It's like YouTube is just like fuck you. Like we don't need you. We're gonna censor you, and you're gonna keep coming back like the abused fucking person that you are. That we're treating you as. You know. So. All right, so we're going to call it a night with that, guys. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for the donos. Did I miss anyone else here with the donos? No, we got that one. Okay. Thank you to MC Extra Crispy for joining us. Sorry that Ratchet Redemption did not work out the way that you planned, but better luck next time, sir.
We'll see you in a couple hours in Maine.
ID some of them bitches. Yeah, see you up in Lewiston, Maine. Again, that's 130 Blake Street, apartment 3. My name is Brett Killeran, and you won't come and see me or my wife
Paula.
Paula.
My name, motherfucker. How many times are you gonna tell you? Okay.
Yeah, eat my dick. Eat my dick. All right, guys. So we'll see you guys all for the next episode of Turtleboy Live on Tuesday. Go Patriots! Thanks for joining us, Deb.
Anytime.
Peace, Turtle Riders.
Have a good night, everyone.